Alrighty, welcome everyone to session 18 of Tooth and Claw. It has been an entire month since our last session, so let's go ahead and get started. Quick recap, you guys have made your way down to the Great Dungeon, leaving Valencia, the Storm's Wrath, and Thalix long behind you. You made your way down, and your first stop was a charming little inn with music playing, the Last Stop Inn. The party suspects that the proprietors, Jasper and Goldie, are most likely dragons, but that was neither confirmed nor denied. Kurin won a drinking contest and received the Vestige of Gluttony.
That's right.
I also lost a limb on that one too.
That's true.
But it wasn't your head.
That's true, it was not.
I made you a leg.
That's right. It actually turned out to be like a buff.
So
I'm faster now.
Yes.
That's right.
So Kurin, as kind of like part of the Vestige of Gluttony, his leg was lost, but because of Calgus, upgrades.
Chelsea,
You guys,
Huh?
I forgot that I got faster.
Yeah.
Shut up.
You guys made friends with Goldie and Jasper, who bestowed on you a single gold whistle that will allow you to go back to the Last Stop Inn one time and one time only.
Oh.
And
forgot about
we
that.
already had a little talk with Jasper that Vina listened in on, and Jasper was telling Artie some things about his lineage and history that Artie was in hardcore denial about. But the only stuff that the party gleaned for certain was Artie at some point as a child was held by the Empress Hadra. Additionally, Artie was adopted by the Aussies. He was never formerly an Aussie. Additionally, interesting enough, I didn't ask for it last time, but I need everyone to roll me a history check.
Oh, my dice!
Got to get my dice out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on,
What the fuck
before
are
I
y'all
roll, I gotta
doing?
test my d20s.
SMH.
My excuse is I am disabled. Shit, where are my? Oh, there they are.
So it's not a nat, but my first roll back is a mod 20.
That's pretty good.
Can't with you. Hello, Kitty dice, go!
Sorry, I have too many dice.
That statement is incorrect, Chelsea. You can't have too many dice.
Here,
How
I'll
does a
rephrase. Sorry, I have a lot of dice. 1 second.
There you go.
How does a 6 sound?
So probably not.
Sorry, I'm gonna test them first, so this isn't my roll, but I have to test them. I can't not. Okay. So that's 2 nat 1s, but also 2 20s. So, okay. I'm gonna roll
Are you
this one.
shitting
Alrighty.
me?
So Kurin, as you Vina, what'd you roll?
I rolled a nat 20, I'll tell you what that is.
Oh my fucking god.
Okay.
Nat 20's in the
Alright.
chat.
Nat, what is in the chat?
Alrighty. Kurin and Vina, I'm gonna say you explained the kind of the vision you saw
Mhm.
in Artie's mind to Kurin, and you both kind of have a small epiphany moment that probably would not have happened if you had not rolled that nat 20. But in the last
Which
moments,
is a 21, by the way, if that makes any difference.
It's still very good. With that kind of insight, Vina, you describe your vision to Curran. Curran, the last part of the vision was Delano Ossie holding Artie's tiny hand as a baby, telling him that he would always protect him. Uh, Interestingly enough, the Aussie lord who came to strip Artie of his lordship was that same brother. You guys exited the last stop in, and you ran into a tiny little onion man with a little pea pod.
Hang on, I
and
put the pictures on stream now too.
perfect. With a little pea pod, and he kind of came up to you and suddenly cast Circle of Death. His form changed into a skeletal, rotting, like version, thin and gangly. I need everyone to roll initiative for me.
Yeah, I just went and dealt 2/3 of my health in one hit. It's fine.
I would like to state that I did in fact cast Hex before
that's right.
combat started.
Yes, you did. You did cast Hex before combat started. Everybody can go to Roll20 as this cute little onion man kind of rots and withers, and like it kind of becomes obvious like he had patched like vegetation and flesh onto him, but his now skeletal and green glowing eyes show almost like a ghoulish visage of what he once was.
Gross. It's like a jack-o'-lantern.
Kinda. Holy shit, you guys. Okay.
I'm like out of practice running all of these things.
No, for some reason I'm not like properly logged in to my Roll20, so I'm trying to get logged in right now.
You're okay. Holy shit, y'all. Kurin, what are you rocking?
Mine's at the top, right above Chelsea's.
Did I just miss it?
Above
Oh,
Chelsea.
18. There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was hiding. So, Iris, Calgus, Kurin, Vina. Alrighty, we are gonna kick it off with Iris.
Oh, lovely. Okay, hold up.
Are you still logging in?
No, I'm logged in. I just have a hard time still seeing the lines. It's fine. I'll figure it out. No. It's been a hot minute. How do I do the? Oh, I'm so out of.
Right.
Okay.
I'm gonna refresh.
The Roll20.
Yeah, mine looks kind of weird. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, mine looked weird. Okay, it does not look weird anymore.
Okay.
Oh.
I am just going to I'm just gonna take a regular bow shot. Just do that because I don't have sneak attack. So
Do it.
let's see. I don't think that's gonna happen. That's a 16 to hit.
16 will hit.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Um,
He is rather large now. Like, despite being very gangly, like he is a bigger target.
got it. Okay. That is 10 damage.
Very nice. You see him kind of like the arrow impact, and he kind of like winces. Is that everything you can do on your turn?
Yeah, I'll just stick with that.
All right. What's
I
up?
would suggest moving out of the circle of death.
Oh, you're totally right. Wow.
Yes. So the green circle is the circle of death.
Yeah,
I was not.
circle
I
of
was not.
death.
I was not trying to hide that from anyone.
Well, I mean, if this isn't in a square, can someone
good.
tell me? Like,
No,
okay.
that's perfect. So
Perfect.
it auto snaps to squares per my settings.
Oh, solid. I don't know that because I can't see them.
It's so weird you can't see them.
It's because of my water wash screen.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Mika, though, as you do shoot him and he kind of withers and shudders from that arrow bolt, you see as he kind of like removes his hand, white tendrils kind of like spilling out from his chest where the arrow impacted. And from behind
Okay.
you, you hear a
From behind me, you said?
from behind the party.
Oh, from
I'm gonna
behind
say
Oh.
I'm gonna say before you decide to move, as a tiny little like thorny like kind of like
Ew.
jittering and twitching, not really saying
Jesus.
words. It is going to be Calgus's turn.
I'll run up there. I'm going to use Draconic Cry. So everyone has advantage until the start of my next turn on him.
Oh, I couldn't have gone first. Goddamn.
And then I'm gonna shoot him with my shotgun. It's a good thing I had advantage because that's a natural 1.
Mm.
And then
Do you have to
that's-
worry about misfire?
No, because it's advantage. Doesn't matter.
Fair enough.
But that's at 19 on the die, and
That'll
since he's
hit.
Since he's
Oh.
hexed, I crit on a 19.
That's right. I apologize. Roll it up.
So
Is that a warlock
11.
thing, I'm assuming?
yeah, 18, 20, plus an extra 3 from hex, 23 plus 5, so 28 damage.
Damn. All right.
Huzzah.
Huzzah. Steel defenders actually gonna step this way. And how many feet is this? Come on now. 15? Okay. Actually, what he's gonna do. Perfect. Steel defenders are gonna take the dash action and charge at this fucker down here.
Okay.
Then, so use a charge attack. Ooh, yeah, I'm just starting to assume a no. That's a 2 on the die.
2 on the die is gonna miss, unfortunately.
Yeah. Whatever it's gonna be. 6, I think.
No, that will miss your charge attack. Steel defender is kind of like anticipating going for the meaty parts of like the calf,
Mhm.
but there's just no meat on it, and he just kind of just doesn't like miss, but he just kind of like deflects
Yeah.
off harmlessly.
I will say it's actually a 9 because it's plus 7.
Still not
Still
gonna quite
miss?
do
Okay.
it. Yeah, but yeah, no, definitely take all your advantages you can. Alrighty, so Calgus, you whip out your shotgun, place it to this thing's chest, and just pull the trigger. it kind of staggers back for a moment, screaming, and once again you see those kind of like white tendrils, this time like shooting into a wall from its wound.
Thick. Cool.
Did you say sick
As-
or thick?
As from the
Sick.
wall you see a pair of hands just and ripping itself out of the wall as another one of these skeleton creatures just like
Which wall?
Left.
Oh, I see it. I
Up,
see it
up.
up there. I had to just zoom out a little bit.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Alrighty. That. Where is my? Alrighty. Hurin, you're up.
Yeah, first of all, I'm getting out of the circle of death because
That seems reasonable.
I don't like that. I'm gonna cast rage, and then hitting him is gonna spawn more shit. But
I mean, if it does, it's better just to keep hitting him down and then.
yeah, that's very true. I'm gonna swing at him twice then.
Do it.
Don't forget your
25
advantage.
for the first one.
Yeah, your advantage with the big guy.
It's a 25. I'm
That'll
guessing
hit.
that-
Go ahead and roll your second attack.
Yeah. A 22.
Yeah, both will hit. Roll me damage.
Okay. 16 and 20. So 36 total. That is
What damage
Bad.
types do you have right now?
that's slashing damage, but it's magical.
Gotcha.
Because it's right as
Oh, he's
magical since it's a
tendril.
+2 great axe.
What does that mean, Brandon?
What?
When you said, does that have like any significance?
Uh,
Never mind. Never mind.
Alrighty.
I have it.
Kurin, just with two massive strokes of your axe, just hoo-ah, hoo-ah, cleave into this thing. Once again, those white tendrils spilling out from the wounds in its flesh as it screams. But Kurin, it deeply did not like what you just did to it. You got anything else?
Nope.
Alrighty. It is going to be its turn.
I didn't like how he phrased just the
Yeah,
Just-
it's
the feel.
its turn.
the feel.
Also, Brandon, when you mentioned that, I wasn't sure if like that had any significance, like, because when you mentioned like the type, I just wasn't sure if that meant had any significance.
There's
Well,
a
if-
possibility that slashing damage is
Yeah,
better.
it's made of tendrils and it's seems to be like dead nature, and so slashing might be it might be vulnerable to slashing.
Yeah.
I
Like,
also really don't like that I didn't get a turn to get out of the circle before it had another turn. So
That's honestly very fair. Yeah.
what
Okay.
if we set it on fire?
It does unfortunately go before you in the initiative, Chelsea.
sure does.
Good luck, Chief.
But I need everybody to make me a perception check DC 23.
Okay.
Okay, dice, don't fail me now.
Okay, I rolled a different dice. I rolled a different dice and I got the other nat 20 before, and I got a nat 20. Okay, so it's not the same dice.
All right. It's okay.
But you said DC 23, right?
DC 23.
Shit, that's only a 22. Technically.
I passed
But
it.
it wasn't
okay.
nat
I got
20.
it, baby.
You
I
got-
got it, baby.
You got it? Okay.
I got
I
26.
got it as well.
Brandon
I
got
did
it?
not make it.
Alrighty.
I
So
didn't fail for once.
for
18
my
plus 5.
for my people who passed the perception check, Vina and Kurin, you guys are kind of in the fight. Your head's in the game. Like, you know, it's pretty hard to notice what's going on. Calgus and Iris, as you guys are fighting, Calgus, you with your shotgun, Iris, you with your bow, you both kind of notice that this thing, when it's been being wounded, it's been shooting like these giant, like stalk-like tendrils out of its body, and like it seems to be like ripping and animating these other like little like skeleton tomato men out of the walls. But as you look, you notice that almost everywhere, thin little vines, almost like hair's length, are emanating from this thing and touching almost everything in the cavern, including yourselves and your in your party. And you just see magic radiating through these small little like folioles that are just everywhere. Iris and Calgus, give me dexterity saving throws.
Is this something that I can see? Like, because I know we discussed this, but just making sure, like,
You passed your perception check, so yes, you can see.
No. Okay. Just making sure, because I have trying to remember what it is.
You're saying uncanny dodge.
Evasion.
Oh.
12.
Yes.
That's
Evasion will apply here.
okay. Just making sure. So dexterity saving throw.
Correct.
12.
Oh, so that's a nat 20.
12.
Jesus, what is going on?
Nat 20's in the chat.
12.
Iris, you can pick
Yeah.
one person to warn.
I'm gonna pick Vina.
Okay.
Fair.
Vina, you and Iris, as Iris, you're kind of standing there, you start seeing like magical coalesce in him, and then you start seeing it running along these little tiny hairs going everywhere. You yell at Vina to step back, and she just barely disentangles herself from one of them. Calgus and Kurin, I'm gonna need Constitution saving throws.
Could not be me.
23
Okay.
plus 8.
I'm gonna regret that.
Okay. So, Kurin, you feel this, well, really both of you feel this like deepening sickness, like just come out of nowhere and just like seemingly sap your strength. Kurin, you're kind of able to shrug it off. You also notice all these little hair, like folioles just everywhere, like little tendrils. Calgus, little harder for you. So, Calgus, you are going to take 6 points of poison damage, and I need a wisdom saving throw, please.
More saving throws.
3 saving throws back to back. Are you shitting me?
15.
15. Calgus, something is deeply wrong, but as like this kind of like wave of sickness hits you, you kind of like feel like you don't quite throw up, but you feel like it. And then just in the back of your mind, you just hear, they were never really your friends anyway.
Fair. Is that a pass or is that a fail?
That's a pass. You passed.
Okay.
But you still sense something is like deeply wrong because that was not your inner monologue.
Mhm.
And just like
Nor was it
you-
the other voice that I sometimes hear.
correct. You just you feel this like wave of disgust for your party that just is completely uncharacteristic. Alrighty, now we are gonna go to Vina.
All right. So, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go ahead and quicken spell
All right.
and cast. Well, actually, hang on. Before I do that,
Mhm.
I'm gonna move out of this damn circle. Okay.
Good idea.
We're gonna go ahead. Yeah, we're just gonna boop, get right over there. 20 feet of movement. And I'm going to quicken spell and cast Mind Sliver on the big guy.
Nice.
So he has to make an intelligence saving throw, DC 16.
I hope he's wise and not smart. Like intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
He seems like a wise little onion man. Oh, Mason,
can't
you're
hear you,
muted.
Mason.
Sorry. he is going to burn a legendary resistance to pass it.
Fine.
I hate the Onion Man.
Well, that just
as-
means that. Hang on, that was. Oh, sorry. Is there?
Yeah, there is something board
Dang
state
it.
that happens. So as you cast Mind Slumber, you get the feeling like it should have worked, but he kind of like shrugs off and like screams at you, and you
Fucker.
see this little tomato man in the back shrivels and dies.
Oh.
So just transfer the damage to the other guy.
All right. So now all that means is, sorry, I won't get to subtract 1d4 from his next saving throw for when I cast Tasha's Mind Whip.
Mm.
So he's gonna have to make another intelligence saving throw.
Are both of those spells? Oh wait,
One
Mind
is a
Sliver's-
cantrip. One is a
is
cantrip.
Mind Sliver a
and-
cantrip?
Yeah, Mind Sliver's a cantrip, and I
I
used
forget
Quicken
about
Spell
that.
to cast it as a
Very
bonus
nice.
action.
All right, yeah, no, do it up.
Okay,
Dude,
so intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
He's gonna use another legendary resistance.
Okay, if he has to burn them, whatever, he burns them.
So true.
Yeah, no, it's not a bad place to be. Hmm.
Can he? Is that a reaction? Can he burn more than one legendary
Uh,
resistance?
Yeah, it's
Sometimes-
legendary.
Sometimes
Doesn't have-
legendary, like legendaries, don't take up any.
They don't have the right.
They're their-
or the
they're their
same
own
rules.
thing.
Yeah,
yeah.
But I'm gonna say he is not gonna burn it, and he's gonna go under the effect of Tasha's.
Okay, so he's gonna take 3d6 of psychic damage, and
Okay.
he can't take a reaction until the end of its next turn.
Okay.
It also has to choose whether, again, the move, action,
Mhm.
or bonus action.
Yeah,
on its
yep.
turn.
The regular action choices. Yep.
Yep. He only gets
For
one.
legendary.
No, he gets one of those.
Oh right.
Ooh, that's gonna be 14 psychic damage.
Very nice, Chelsea. All right. So, 14 psychic damage. He does not like. As you kind of like cast this spell, you watch as this thing like doubles over laughing. But the laugh, like, he started sounding like
It's not hideous laughter. It's
Oh.
Tasha's mind whip.
Mind whip.
Mhm.
Apologies.
It's all
In that case, no, he's not laughing.
good.
But that hurt like hell, and you watch as more tendrils shoot out. Alrighty. That is gonna be the horde.
What'd you call me? No.
You heard him.
Yeah, they're gonna do that.
Don't like that.
All right. So they're gonna take their movement, and this one's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Fuck you, bud. He's not here, but fuck him.
Shit, did it walk by me?
Yeah, but do you have Warcaster?
Well, but can I just?
But do you want to
Smack
burn
it?
your reaction?
I don't have any other.
Yeah,
I don't have stuff.
Yeah,
to react with.
you can go ahead and smack it. It would have walked by you.
Okay, cool.
I thought you had shield,
What?
Chelsea.
I don't have shields. No. What do I have?
Punch him. With your so much strength.
If you have a staff, technically you can swing with that as your
Yeah,
arcane focus.
Yeah. I don't think I have a staff as my arcane focus though.
Punch him.
Yeah, punch him.
I mean, I have a dagger.
Stab
Sure.
him.
Yeah, I'm gonna stab.
Stabby stab, do it.
Okay. Ooh. That's a 24 to hit.
24 will hit. What damage do you do with a punch?
A stab.
Dagger.
Oh, stab. My bad.
I
Do
do
damage.
a good old 3 damage. Piercing.
Oh, that's not bad. That's
Right,
You know,
it's piercing because yeah.
yeah, it's a dagger. Sorry, I heard you say punch earlier.
Because
But
I was thinking I was gonna punch, but I'm gonna
Punch.
dagger, so punch.
Chelsea, Vina stabs this thing as it passes her. And as it does, you feel not like your strength is sapping,
Oh.
but just like it feels like the old wounds you've had that have long been healed. You can like feel them, and you can feel those old cuts and those old bruises from
Mhm.
days long past.
Mm-hmm.
It's just very odd.
Curious.
Alrighty. They're gonna life drain on Calgus and Iris.
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Again, never current, never the tank, never the tank.
They're not near
Nice.
current.
I don't
Yeah,
like how
next
that's
to-
like someone just drew. Oh, is that you, Chelsea?
Yeah, it's me. That's just,
fif-
you know.
15 to hit Iris, 19 to hit Calgus.
Fail.
Okay.
19 to hit me.
Yeah.
I'll reaction and shield it.
Okay. Okay. Not a bad choice.
I was debating on tanking the hit and then Hell's Rebuking, but I decided just to block it.
Shield. Shield.
All right. In response to that, Calgus and Iris, I need dexterity saving throws from each one of you.
Can I use evasion for? Or no? Because I didn't use evasion for the last one. Can you use evasion for this one?
Sure.
11.
Okay.
I'm gonna-
Hmm.
I'm
Let
on-
me just.
Calgus, do you say 11?
I did say an 11. Yeah.
Oh
I'm
boy.
just gonna read this quick. Give me one moment. You said dexterity, right?
Yep.
I got a 15.
Okay.
Oh
So,
no,
what'd you get?
no, just 15. But you're okay. Just
Yeah. So 15's not gonna do it, unfortunately. Calgus, Iris, as these things swing at you, you watch the big thing kind of cry out, and these things just kind of like these skinny little things start going like woo, 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 and expanding to a size that is almost comical before they both blow up. You guys are going to take full damage.
I take half damage.
Okay. That's
Rogue
fine.
shit.
That's
I
fine.
take half damage. Is it gonna down me? Probably.
So you each take 12 points of damage.
I'm still standing. Thank you, Elton
Alrighty.
John.
And I need each one of you to make so it's right on you.
I don't like that.
So I need each of you to make a strength saving throw as you guys are absolutely covered in these white little hair follicles. It's like tendrils.
14 with a +0.
So, hold up.
Mhm.
Since evasion wasn't a reaction, it's not a reaction. Can I
think it
use
wants to-
uncanny dodge here?
Oh, yeah.
Is this allowed? That's an 18, by the way. Making Mason's life a living hell.
Don't get hit. That's the whole.
I'm trying not to.
So evasion is the AoE.
Mm-hmm.
Uncanny dodge would have been so I don't think rules is written you can, but I'm gonna allow it. Fuck it.
Oh, thank you. So kind of you. So that was an 18 for my strength saving throw. You said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 18.
So you pass.
Flat 14.
Calgus, you are currently restrained.
That's fine.
Okie doke. That is gonna be everything they have. So I believe that's top of the order. Because
My turn?
we're ignoring Bud at this point. Yeah, let's go Iris.
All right. I'm gonna go. Because it hasn't been Calgus' turn, so I still have advantage, right?
Right.
Well, I'd have advantage regardless, because they're like within.
Well,
I'm gonna
not for
sneak
ranged,
attack.
but- You can't flank with ranged. It's like.
Oh no,
you-
it's not a flank, but I have advantage on the roll.
Well, yes, yes.
So yeah. That is a 18.
18 will hit, roll damage.
Perfect. 6, 12, 15, 18, 20. And then I'm also going to use Wails from the Grave, hoping this hasn't fucked me up. Is this considered within? Yeah, so I'm gonna hit the bitch to the left.
Well, he's
of-
dead, I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
Pretty sure he got
yeah.
Kamehameha blasted by
Yeah,
himself.
yeah.
Yes, they
Yes. So maybe I won't use that. So I'll just stick with the 20.
What now?
I'll just stick with the 20 damage and with sneak attack. 20
On the
overall
big
damage.
on the big
The
guy?
big bitch. Yeah, big bitch,
Okay.
yeah.
For sure. All right, hey. It hates that. Hates that shit.
Good.
But it is still up. And with 20 damage, yeah, it's just gonna fucking pull out the stops and stop playing conservative.
It's playing conservative.
If I
Interesting.
cry, I'm blaming Mason.
Alrighty. That is going to be Calgus's turn.
Draconic Cry.
For
There
sure.
it is.
Have advantage. That is a lot. What's the number? 23.
23 to hit, roll damage.
Three, 8, 16. 19 damage.
19 damage. Very nice.
And can I do strength to try to get out of the restraint?
Yeah, for sure.
12. No, I lied to you. 17.
17. You are able to break out of these tendrils.
Sick. I'll stay next week though. It's fine. That's my turn. Oh, actually, no. I lied to you. Steel Defender's just gonna hit the bitch in front of him. For 21 to hit.
21 to hit. Yep, roll damage.
That's gonna be 8 force damage.
Very nice. Steel Defender slams into this guy. Just kind of trying to break this dude's shin with his little bony head.
Ah, boy.
Alright.
And that'll be my turn.
Gotcha. It is going to be... Okay. It is going to be its turn.
Oh. Did it change initiative?
Didn't Kyle go directly after me?
I'm scared.
Mm-hmm. No, Kyle does go directly after you. I am just seeing. All right. Kyle. Yeah, it's your turn now.
Okay, surprise, surprise. I'm gonna attack it. twice
For-
again.
For sure.
Thank you
Uh,
for your
Kyle-
great friend.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Is it something that I can see?
Yes.
Thank God for advantage. 19. First roll was a nat 1.
Okay. So here's the deal.
Mhm.
It, as you start swinging your axe, you can see that it's trying to cast Thunderstep to get the fuck out of here.
Oh,
I am gonna roll in chat
Bitch.
quick.
we're gonna roll a what?
I'm gonna roll a d20 in chat quick,
Okay.
Oh, 1 second.
and it's a flat roll.
Okay.
So so 19 or lower, you're gonna be able to hit it. Nat 20, it gets to cast Thunderstep before you hit it.
Okay.
Okay.
Pressure's on.
Ten. All right. All right, Curran. As your axe impacts it, how do you want to do it?
Oh my fucking god. Sad. I'm sad about the little onion man. I'm gonna be honest with you.
No.
He was a cute little onion man. Fuck you.
No! He has like old looking hands! What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, okay. I see that. I don't have anything for you right now, Mason. I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief.
All right. Curran just want to swing axe?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's fair.
So Curran, feeling a little sadness about this cute little onion man that once was, you
just
just
reminded me of Solaire from Dark Souls. No, I'm
you
sorry.
just clean horizontal sweep his head off. The incantation dying on his lips as his little garlic bulb rolls.
It's like those infomercials for those really sharp knives, when they throw vegetables in the air and just like slice them.
Exactly. And speaking of everything being thrown up in the air,
Oh, God.
dexterity saving throws from everyone.
Oh,
Can I see this?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah!
Every single little tomato/onion man in this place is about to detonate.
Cool.
Cool. So that is having a +9 to my saving
So-
throws is a godsend.
I'm gonna burn my luck point to reroll.
Sure.
It didn't help.
Math.
So I rolled a 12, but I also have my ring of evasion. So if
Mhm.
I don't pass it, I'm going to burn one of those charges too.
So
Okay.
I rolled a 2, and then I burned my luck point to re-roll, and then I rolled a 1. Oh, and Steel Defender. Steel
Alright.
Defender rolled a 24.
So DC is 18 here.
Oh, thank
I'm
God.
gonna go ahead and burn one of
Bless.
those charges on
Okay.
my ring of evasion.
Bless.
just to-
Gotcha.
I'm a face tank this bitch, like a man.
Wait, so
Alright.
I take no damage then, right? Because I've succeeded.
Mhm.
Is that-
So kind of sort of give me a moment. You guys are out of combat. What is going to happen is these little onion men are about to detonate, every single one of them. So we're going to have a little skill challenge again. Kind of like how we've done it before. Tell me what skill you want to use to try to get out of this without dying. The only caveat is if you did not pass the dex saving throw, on top of taking the damage, you are going to have disadvantage on the skill check. And so we're looking for
Oh my God!
we're going to be looking for 3 successes.
I can
Um,
cancel out the disadvantage with advantage on a strength check because I'm raging.
For sure. That makes sense to me.
And I have a +8 to that.
I'm gonna use
Oh, sorry. Go.
I'm gonna use investigation to just look for shit, like just watch out for any traps or anything as we leave.
Okay.
Is what I'll do.
Well, isn't it for evading the boom?
Yeah,
Oh, we're
it does
doing
it
okay,
does
we're doing one of those.
yeah. It does
Oh.
not. So if you want to do that, for sure,
Can I
but
use stealth then?
you're going to stealth away from bombs
Yes.
that are
I
detonating.
can
I'll use
Pick up
investigation
Calgus
still.
and
Like,
run.
No,
You-
no.
you-
Don't pick
you-
up Calgus.
You can use
No.
whatever you want, I'm just
No,
being
I'll
clear,
just-
like the DC changes depending on
Yeah,
kind of if it
I'll-
makes sense or not.
So
Yes.
I have Dimension Door.
Um,
So
Ooh.
Calgus is within my movement.
For sure.
Is this happening too fast for me to be able to get to him in Dimension Door?
If you want to use that as your skill check, I'm good with that.
Okay, I'll do that.
So that'd be 3 then.
Because I'm gonna look and see that Calgus is like, you know.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll knock that down.
Struggling.
We'll say that that's a success. So we're down to 2 successes needed.
Okay.
Oh,
So, but
okay.
then am I not able to make a check?
No,
then
you can make a
because
check
I'm
to help. You can
eliminated?
make a check to help the party.
Oh. I'll use investigation to like watch out, like for the.
Okay.
bombs.
Gotcha. Yeah. The bombs that are everywhere.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay.
I don't know what I can do.
What'd you
I'm
roll,
hoping
Mika?
that's enough. 22.
That is actually the DC I set. So yes.
Can I cast
Twelve plus
shield
10.
Shield?
just to try to
Ooh.
just face tank?
Um.
Because that puts my AC up to 23, so it passes your DC.
No. So like the DC for Mika's thing was 22.
okay.
Because she was trying to like be valuable by looking for all the things that could go wrong, and it's literally just a room of bombs at this
Everywhere.
point. Yeah.
So
Hey,
so
I
can
know
I
stupid
s-
things
can
I
I
win.
see Vina coming over to me?
Mhm.
Can I use shield and a Constitution check to jump in front of Vina to block the explosion as she dimension doors us out?
Well, and because here's the
If
thing.
you want to take more damage, sure.
I'm
'Cause
already
you've
gonna
already-
take the damage.
All right.
Because here's the thing, Dimension Door is 500 feet, and I don't have to see it. So I'm gonna visualize a place 500 feet back from where we came from.
Okay. So I'm gonna say Caligus. Give me a roll. It's a luck check. 10 through 20, it works. 1 through 9, it doesn't.
18.
All right. This is going to work. You're going to take some extra damage, but that's a success. And I'm going to say, Kurin, you can be behind that. So we're going to actually cancel out your disadvantage, and you can have advantage on your strength.
I
Gotta have a
was
plus. Oh,
already getting advantage from my rage,
Correct.
which
But
is
I'm
why.
saying,
Okay,
saying roll
okay,
the
And now
okay.
you
dice.
have.
Yeah,
yeah, you
yeah,
have
yeah.
advantage. I forgot I have a
27.
plus 8 to acrobatics.
I rolled a 19.
27.
Okay. Kind of in the same moment, Vina, you sprint over to Calgus. Calgus, you throw up a shield. Kurin, you run behind that shield, like kind of breaking the way through like these little tendrils and stuff, just charging. Iris, you're following behind, just kind of being fucking Navi, like, hey, listen, there's a bomb, there's a bomb, there's a bomb.
I'm a fairy.
As you guys rip down this tunnel, anybody who failed that dex throw, so I think that was Calgus and Kurin,
Myself. Yep.
take the full 25 points of damage.
Okay, I am unconscious.
All right. You go unconscious as you appear from your dimension door, so that's a-okay. You guys make it about, I'm going to say 100 feet down the hallway before the bombs stop ripping behind you. As
We
you look,
make it 500 feet down the hallway.
I do have a question.
You
it's
choose
not,
them.
Dimension
it's not necessarily a fully straight hallway.
It doesn't
you don't have
matter.
to
I
see
don't
it.
have to see it. I
But
just
you
have to
can't- you can't
visualize it. So I'm
ima-
going backwards. Yes, you can. If it is a place you can visualize, do you want
Wait,
me to
wait.
read the spell?
Time out. Do you go backwards the way you came?
But we can't go backwards, Chelsea, because we
Why
don't
can't
know
we?
what's behind us because we came from the inn. And the inn
we
is now
we
gone.
we left the inn and walked down a hallway. We
Mhm.
walked a bit before we encountered the Onion Man.
Yeah,
but
about
I'm
200,
gonna I'm
200
I'm gonna
feet.
assume that it's not the same.
Oh yeah, things change.
So do you go
Oh, I
forward
see,
or
I
do
see,
you
I
go
see.
backwards?
Okay, if that I was just misunderstanding
No, you're
some
fine. You're
things,
fine.
then I would say we go forwards.
All right. To be clear, you guys are safe in that
This
100
is
feet.
Very important question.
Yes.
Is that 25 damage multiple instances of damage? Or is it one?
I'm gonna say how I rigged it up. It's gonna be 1 instance of damage.
Okay, because I would have been knocked by the first hit and could have been killed by the rest of the hits.
No.
That is
Ah.
a very like I could have failed safe, fail safe, fail safe.
I'm gonna say I rigged that. Yeah. So, but you guys run down that hallway. Artie and Nymph close by your heels,
I
but
forgot
kind of
they were
making
with
sure.
us.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
That's why passing that skill check was very important.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, for Artie.
But fucking salty, not favorite girl energy over here.
No, she's the one that has like a fucking dagger in her hand that she's flipping around. Is already trying to help me.
But you guys are able to make like a little path, get through these explosions. Calgus, you are unconscious. But
I'll
you
go ahead
guys
and stabilize him.
are safe for the moment. Um,
Chelsea,
I
do you
roll a
have healing
med
spells
check?
or no?
yeah, roll
I
me a
have straight up healing spells.
I was gonna say, I'm at.
Well, but how are you like? Because we teleported out. Are like, is there time in between? Like, I would like to at least stabilize him before Corin gets there, so he doesn't have to make throws.
Yeah, sure. You go ahead and roll me a medicine check. Kurin will be there in short order.
But this maybe he just doesn't have to make any.
I already
So-
made all my throws, by the way. Like I
Oh.
threw the throws, so I know what they are.
16.
So 16 will stabilize him.
Okay, good. It
Vina,
was a
as
4,
you're
6, and a 7,
stabilizing him, Kurin and Iris, you're running behind. You guys can go ahead and give me perception checks.
I did well the last time. Don't fail me now.
Is it something?
9.
It's 13. I rolled a 5.
13. Kurin, what are we working with?
9.
9. Okay.
No.
I don't get to make a perception check. Am I too busy
No, you're
doing
way ahead.
medicine stuff?
Why can't I make a perception check?
You guys are way ahead.
Steel defender.
Oh, wait, right here.
As you guys, Iris, Kurin being kind of like the face tank, like getting through all these like white tendrils that are kind of sticky and trying to stop you. Iris calling out so Kurin can like take the best path. You get to Calgus and Vina. Vina's over Calgus with some herbs, like trying to get him stabilized. And you can see that he's breathing a little more normally now. As you guys get to Calgus and Vina, you're a little preoccupied. And you see Nymph and Artie just kind of breathing hard. Everybody can give me a perception check again.
I cannot.
Correct.
This is
You
my.
may-
This
you may
is,
not.
this is how I redeem myself. 23.
Okay. Here we go.
I do not lie. I only tell truth. I'll just skip. Now we roll well. Now we roll well.
Alrighty. So the entire party except Calgus is gonna see it. You guys all watch as you can kind of see Nymph and Artie like talking quietly, and Artie will kind of laugh, and you just see him kind of like do his like little half-hearted laugh and be like, "Well, I've never almost been killed by an onion, so that was an experience." And you see like Artie's usually like his stature is usually kind of like it's a little slumped, it's a little like timid, and you just see Artie's like spine straighten, hand go to his sword, clench the pommel, and suddenly light flashes behind his eyes, a cool amber, and you hear in a deep voice that is not Artie's, "We need to run now."
Cure wounds to get Brandon stabilized. You can roll it. I can roll it, Brandon. I don't care.
What's your mod?
Oh.
For
+4.
For any chatters that haven't been here before,
No.
Artie is like a pretty. I don't mean to. It's a nicest way
Very.
possible.
He's a magical being.
incompetent.
But, like, yeah.
He's a little incompetent, but like, everything he walks on is basically holy ground. He's like our key to like success in everything. He
And-
fails at everything, and now he's like.
in a moment, Artie's back, and you can kind of see his like he kind of flexes his hand like, what the, huh? And his eyes are just kind of his little blue eyes, and he kind of looks at you, and he's like, oh, sorry, blood rushed to my head there for a minute. What's wrong? And Ninth is just kind of like standing slack-jawed, and just kind of looks at you guys, and she just grabbing his hand starts sprinting.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say,
Yeah.
I think we
Following
listen.
suit. Yeah.
We run.
Yeah.
I will specifically take up the back of the party
hmm
behind Ninth.
You got a little bullet? Have a
So
little name on it?
So Ninth would technically be in front of the party currently because she
Okay.
literally just like grabbed Artie's hand and started going.
I'll stay.
Um,
I'll stay in the back though.
Okay. You just like constantly having a sight line on her.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh,
As you guys start running and sprinting, now you can feel it. Something underneath the ground, deep, deep, deep. As you start running away, you feel tremors and something maybe not coming up, but coming from the sides, coming from the top. All of it converging on where your fight had just occurred. And as you're sprinting away, Calgus, kind of in the back of the group, you are... Roll me a history check, actually. Just Calgus.
19.
19. Calgus, there are things in the Underdark that the people on the surface can't comprehend. Plants, fauna, natural formations. But one of the most terrifying natural forces that exist is a bullet. And now you've heard stories of, in the eastern part of the world, and from where you're from, bullets are solitary creatures. But there are stories that in certain parts of the world, bullets travel in herds, leveling mountains and creating entire tunnel systems in seconds. And what you're feeling, the dust that's being choked up, the tremors from every angle, and then the cries from far behind. It's a herd of bullets, and they are causing a cave-in. Because of Artie's warning, you guys are able to stay ahead of the cave-in and move past. But as you... I'm going to say you guys were running for probably about 2 hours before you kind of get to a spot in the caves where it seems to be a more rocky formation. And Calgus, you don't know at what point the cave-in stopped behind you. All you know is the way behind you is not passable anymore.
Mm-hmm. Only way is forward, I guess.
I'm gonna check in with Valencia. Oh,
yeah.
wasn't time wonky?
Time
Mhm.
is wonky. As you go to check into Valencia, only static.
Great. Cool.
Cool.
Sick.
Love
I
that.
love
Yep.
it.
Great.
Lovely. Perfect. Glorious, even.
Chelsea, do you want to roll me an Arcana check?
Sure. Why not?
She'll never pass that up.
It's fair.
Hang on. Ugh, I have too many things. Okay. It's gonna be 21. Arcana.
21 Arcana check. Chelsea, as you roll the 21 Arcana check, you're kind of inspecting the stone. You remember last time you contacted Valencia, there was some static,
Mhm.
but you were still able to talk to her. This kind of static is actually slightly different than last time. Instead of being kind of like crackly and broken like bad phone reception,
Mhm.
this is a static that's a single monotone note, which would imply that there is some sort of jamming magic at work. Maybe not on this end, but potentially on the other end of the stone.
Pump the jams. Pump it up. Pump the jams.
What do you mean on the other end of the stone?
Either the other ships or even Valencia herself, maybe.
You get the feeling if it's not coming from your end, there's only one other person who has this sending stone frequency.
I've
Okay.
been telling you I don't trust that bitch. I don't know.
Do I need to get another bullet with another name on it? I'll do it.
Just because she's a hot doesn't mean she's nice or
Hey.
trustworthy. Am
But
I wrong?
But she's hot.
Yes. The most important thing.
You guys find yourself in a formation of obsidian stalactites. The cave around you is also that kind of like volcanic glass, and there seems to be a strange heat radiating from the walls. Not uncomfortable. In fact, very kind of warm and in a damp, dark tunnel. Probably the
like a
first bit of
sauna.
like radiating warmth. Yeah, kind of like a sauna. Less humidity, more kind of like just warm to the touch. What would you guys like to do? You are admittedly a little fucked up.
I was gonna say, can we at least take like a short rest?
I think we'll take a short rest.
Okay.
Mhm.
I think that makes a lot of sense. Go ahead, roll whatever hit dice you'd like to roll. I am going to grab some water and a beer, and I'll be right back.
I'm using 6.
I should have made myself drink.
How did the short rest die work again? I can't remember.
1 second.
You get hit dice equal to your level, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh yeah. But like, how do you determine how many you use? I forget.
You pick.
You just decide.
Oh yeah.
But you have to decide, like, you can't roll
You can't
3
roll
and then, like,
then-
oh, I'm
yeah.
gonna roll a couple more. No. Are mine a d6 for a sorcerer, or is it a d8?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll. Do that.
I'm honestly. Ugh. What are the chances we take another short rest, right? Like,
Probably not super high.
I'm tempted to roll
But
all
who
7.
knows?
I ended up doing. I just decided to do all 7.
Yeah, because, like, I'm missing, like, 2/3 of my HP. I'm just gonna, yeah, we're just gonna roll all 7 of my hit dice.
Okie dokie. Everybody use the hit dice they would like to use?
No, I have to fucking grab my. Sorry.
Alrighty. Calgus, go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Seven. So
Don't
good
like
old,
that.
good old 7.
Calgus, you were kind of keeping towards the back of the group.
Yeah.
And in the back of your mind, kind of as you're keeping towards the back of the group, your pistol at the ready, as you guys are kind of resting and relaxing, you're kind of cleaning your guns, making sure you're going through their proper maintenance. And at some point, your hell pistol appears in your hand. And just kind of like casually and not really anything that anybody else would notice, you just find yourself sights aligned on Nint's back.
Mm-hmm.
Just checking your sights to make sure they're on as you normally would.
Mm-hmm.
But your finger's on the trigger.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just a thought in the back of your head. She looks down on you. She's a danger. All of them don't understand Kobold superiority.
Mm-hmm.
And then it passes. But you notice your finger lingers on that trigger, and the hammer is in a half-cocked position. And you just kind of...
This is not practicing gun safety.
No,
Yeah,
no,
that gun
kids,
ain't supposed to
It's
be
in fact
safe.
the opposite.
for our loyal viewers, I'm kind of a gun safety nut, so
I broke every
this
rule.
this bothers me to narrate very deeply because I've seen
It
this
bothers
shit in
you to
real
be
life and it's
role-playing.
terrifying.
The fact that this also implies that I was cleaning a loaded gun.
Oh
It's
yeah,
a
yeah.
magic gun, though. Like, isn't
Well,
it just always?
Yeah,
Thank you.
No. Okay.
no, well, so it's not always loaded. Calgus would have taken rounds out to clean it. Calgus is not.
Yes.
Calgus
So-
knows
He's
what
not
can happen if
that
you fuck around. Yeah,
My
but
shotgun, technically, I can't unload it because I never load it.
it's just
'cause
magically
it's-
loaded.
Yes, because it's repeating shot, so I don't ever.
Is your shotgun drop safe? That's the real question.
I would assume I have to make it drop safe, right?
I mean, probably if it's not loaded with any mechanical ammunition.
Yeah.
Sorry, but yeah, no. So do with that what you will, Calgus.
Oh, I will.
But
Don't worry about that.
you can feel there's just rage stewing.
Yes. I didn't realize I was a barbarian now.
No, none of the class features, just the anger.
Yeah, just none of the pros, just the cons.
Alrighty. Additionally, did anybody want to spend some time with the vestige of gluttony?
What does it do again? Do we know anything
You
about what
We
it
don't
does?
don't know. And
You know very limited information. You know it is an artifact level item.
Mhm.
But aside
who
from that,
says that you can pry it from my hands?
It's also true. But I am not.
I think I want to take a stab at that.
I already have my thing of
Hey.
that I have sold my soul to, so I'm good.
hey, Kurin, Kyle, is that really how Kurin feels about that?
No.
Oh,
Because
But
you're playing into the gluttony part.
no, I know, but
Okay.
that it's I was told to get this. I now have it. It's
Yeah.
going to the person who asked for it.
For sure.
I almost fucking died for it, so
But you got a cool new leg.
it could have been a cool
Was
new
it that
head.
bad? Really? Is the trauma worth it?
Can
Easy.
you let someone do an identify on it? AKA
If
So-
you're
Travis?
identifying it.
That was the information provided by Identify.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh.
That's right.
I already identified it.
It is an item you have to attune to learn literally anything about it.
Which I'm not about to do.
Hmm.
It is in the same vein as Kurin's armor and axe.
I mean,
I've taken no risks. Oh, but I'd have to
I
like.
was gonna say I'll do it if
I'd have to
Corin
un-
was
Corin's
'cause,
not
like,
gonna let you. There's
just
no
attuned to
way.
it. What if I just say like, hey, I'll give it back to give to the people, but if it could give us an advantage in this,
You
Huh?
can't give it back.
how do you know?
Right.
Curran,
Yeah.
if you say this
The
out loud
axe
to
is
Curran,
literally.
Curran will say the way that I got this armor was through a drinking contest.
Let's not forget that the axe, when someone tried to take the axe
Oh,
away from him, grew vines around him. You're stuck with it.
That's true. They literally tried to disarm him and they could not.
Yeah, we're
That's
just
when
gonna
he
let
had
Corin
like
have
all the
this.
stuff together though. I was wearing the armor before, or the cape. I was wearing something.
Well, I mean, but
You,
this is
you
like
were
a
you
singular
were in the
thing.
cape.
So like that was a cassette, but this is a singular thing. Like, I
this
say we
is a
just
heavy
leave it with
set.
Curran.
We don't fuck with it.
We don't fuck with it. I don't want to. I'm not fucking with Curran.
We don't need the knights to be mad at us currently.
No, we do not. We already have enough people mad at us.
No, we need more.
Okay, Mr. Mortal enemies with a literal demigod.
Easy. He had to kill the demigod to become the demigod, so why can't I kill him?
Alrighty.
Hmm.
You guys. So we're short resting, we're not long resting?
Oh, can we long rest?
Would you could try.
Oh, I didn't.
If you search around the cavern, you could determine if it's safe for like a sleeping type of rest. But, you know, it's certainly up to you guys.
How long has it
Additional-
been since our last long rest? I don't even remember.
So it was right before the tavern. So still
Oh,
per
It's
your
only been a
guy,
couple hours.
yeah, per your guys' experiencing of time, it's been a couple of hours.
So we don't have
Yeah,
to
no, we
worry
don't take
about
a long rest yet.
exhaustion yet. Yeah.
Alrighty. You guys press forward. As you guys enter deeper into this cavern, you see not like the aggressive glow of like, oh fuck, lava, but the soft glowing of lava, but it's very high in silica, so it's that slow moving like sludge that's kind of just going around in its paths. Not large amounts of it. It's just kind of trickling through some of the cracks in the ceiling. It's very simple to step over moats and not really endanger yourselves. As you are going, you come to a larger section of the cavern that's kind of spacious, about 200 feet tall, with this part of the cavern with stalactites and mites. And you guys come to 3 different doorways. Each doorway appears to be hewn out of the glass, about 50 feet tall, and stretching. Sorry about that.
Bless you.
Bless
Stretching off into darkness.
Hmm.
Can I take a look around to see if there's anything else in the room? Or anything different
Um,
about the three
yeah,
doors? Like any
Give
unique
me an investigation check.
It's a 13 for investigation.
13. With a 13, you kind of like glance around the room, nothing too significant about the room, but above each of the doors, there appears to be a rune carved at the tippy top, kind of archway. It's a series. What languages do you speak, Chels?
I speak Common, Elvish, and Undercommon.
You would not know what any of these runes mean.
Just show it to me.
Eyes of Runekeeper.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So, Calgus. It's weird because Eyes of Runekeeper, like, almost immediately, like... Everyone's seen the first Percy Jackson, where the ADHD kicks in, and, like, things start, like, moving
Oh, the
around.
dyslexia?
Yeah. So it's weird because Eyes of Runekeeper usually is pretty fast with that. It's just like, you know, and rearranges the words into something you can, like, the language into something you can comprehend. This takes about 30, 45 seconds as it like shifts and moves and like kind of contorts and then rethinks and shifts and moves. And you see on the left, high road, the right, far right, low road, and the middle is middle road.
I'll take the high road.
You
You'll take the low road.
God damn it, Mika.
You set it up perfectly.
For me and you.
As I had like food stuck in my throat. Oh, that was awful.
Is that the only things that are said?
Correct. Those are the only things in the runes that are said.
And it took that long to decipher.
Correct.
Oh,
Out of curiosity,
wow.
is it a language that any of us would know or no?
No, not this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a roll to myself real quick.
Oh no.
Okay. Cool.
I don't like that.
You're just not going to share the information?
Oh, the roll was deciding if I was gonna lie
pew.
or not.
Oh, bitch.
But I'll tell the truth. No, I'll tell them. High road's to the left, middle road is the middle, and then low road's to the right. So, but like,
So there's
We
like
take the-
nothing else in the room?
no, there's nothing else to like tell us besides just these three.
What if
things.
it's like literally just labeling it that like, hey, this
Yeah,
one brings you to the surface, this one brings you deeper, and this one you're staying at the same level.
There's a chance that
Can I
AC
get an-
is just trying to fuck with us.
Can I do an investigation to look for like something else, like to see if I can roll higher than Chelsea?
Yeah, sure, why
To
not?
look for something else? Because you rolled what, a she rolled what, like a 13?
I'm gonna roll investigation as well.
That's a... Oh, I forget I have like a plus 10 to investigation, so that 11 is not looking too bad. That's a 21. So I'm just gonna put that in chat.
Hi, Mace. I rolled a 26 investigation.
He's not here, I don't think.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
he
is
is.
right
Okay,
here.
never mind.
21.
I rolled 21.
21. Okay. Give me a second. And a 26?
Yeah.
Why do you always have to outdo me, bastard?
Just roll better.
It's true.
I'm sorry. Who got the nat 20 and who failed? I don't know what to tell you. Was I
Failed
stuck in
what?
those little fucking dangly when you were stuck in those little branches and I rolled a nat 20?
Okay, I got out of them.
Just don't get hit, idiot.
I didn't get hit. I just didn't dodge.
Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Fuck, I'm out of water. That's upsetting.
Usually what happens when you drink it all.
Bitch!
You can go
Was the
reload.
violence
Alrighty.
necessary?
Yes.
Reload?
Yeah, go reload.
Yeah, go
You
reload.
never heard that term?
But, not when
It
it
doesn't-
comes to
it doesn't
refilling.
have-
Really?
Wait,
It
what?
doesn't. It doesn't have to be violent. Reload means you could reload anything.
Like
Oh,
you
you know,
literally
if
like
you
I
use
Talk
Reload
about
on a
reloaded a beer.
reloading
beer.
beers, yeah.
You could
Yeah,
use
reload a
more,
beer.
Wait,
you
wait,
could,
wait,
you know, use a more proper term as in refill.
No, reload.
No.
wait, 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 wait.
Fucking heathens.
Gotta reload that phone, you know?
Reload.
Shut the fuck
Getting
up.
a new
every
roll.
single one
Getting
of
a
Time
new
to
roll of
reload.
toilet paper.
Time to reload,
you.
yeah.
Reloading.
You're a fucking heathen.
Oh, Death's Gun's not here tonight. Fair enough. Ooh, Chelsea ice cream bar. Very nice.
Mhm.
Alrighty. All right. So a 26 investigation from Calgus.
Sure.
And Calgus, specifically, what were you looking at?
I just want to see, like,
In
these
general?
are just the only thing that we are given.
Oh, okay. Iris, you rolled a 21, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So Calgus,
Do I not get to say if I'm looking for anything in specific?
are you looking for something in specific?
Or like, is the area when are there like little like stones on the wall? Kind of like try to like push.
You're looking for a secret passageway?
Looking for the secret tunnel.
Okay. Okay.
The mountain.
Yeah. All right. Secret tunnel. All right.
Yeah.
Iris, you start like pressing the stones and like kind of like moving along very carefully. Calgus.
Yes.
You don't think with this kind of like, so like these tunnels are carved out of obsidian. It'd be very hard to make like a mechanical door.
Mhm.
But as you kind of like are checking the tunnel, your claws kind of scrape against one of the cobbles, or the obsidian cobbles, which isn't very interesting of it itself. But as you're going to the next one, it scrapes. And you notice that when you scrape the first one and when you scrape the second one, the tones were different. So, kind of as you probe it, you tap the doorway of the first one, low road, and it's a very high metallic ping. Middle road is a low, gravelly, like dong, and then high road is a very short, like tink. Seems like there's probably some significance in that, but it's hard at this point. Kobolds don't do sound design so much.
Hang on.
Hmm.
Can I move the runes?
So they're 50 feet up.
Do I have 1 second?
Mage hand, damn it. You're muted. Can't hear you.
Technically, I could hover and
Okay.
reach that high.
You can't fly.
I have the hovering boots.
Oh, you have the boots. Okay.
Don't rub it in my fucking
I
face.
was
I lost
also
my
gonna look. I
wings.
couldn't remember if I
Do,
had.
do you want to make a strength check to try to lift? Yes, Chelsea.
I have mage hand. Oh wait, it's only 30 feet though. Never mind.
Strength check.
Do you want a strength check either
I
V-
lift you all the way above my head. Can you reach that?
Are you like what?
Me?
47 feet tall? Oh.
I'm talking about mage hand.
Mage hand? Well, they're 50 feet
Would it
up,
be
right?
20? You have to be 20 feet tall.
Yeah,
Like, I
but
guess, like-
it's
like
it's
more-
how tall are
well-
you, Kyle?
7-10 about.
No.
So,
add
what
then
if
another
I
2 feet for his arms.
shapeshift? What if I shapeshift into someone?
Wait, I can
Wow.
shapeshift into a fucking giant hyena. How tall are
No.
how if I basically climb the wall as a giant hyena, how tall is that, Mason?
What if she just turns into you?
I'm running numbers.
That wouldn't be. I just.
Oh.
It still wouldn't be
Just
enough.
shoot it down.
I
Bam.
We are so fucking dumb to be like going through all of this.
So
Matt, it's important.
And Roger's like, it doesn't.
I'm gonna
What
say
is nothing?
a
Yeah.
giant hyena standing on its hind paws is gonna boost you about 12 feet up. Like, I'm gonna say for my own ease of brain,
Yeah.
I'm gonna boost you
Yeah.
15 feet up if Vina stands on your nose, and you kind of like go against the wall and just kind of like
Okay.
stand up.
But
That puts
is
you at,
that
like-
am I gonna have to like
that'll
roll a
do-
special thing if I stand on his nose? Like, is that gonna be?
Acrobatic.
Oh yeah, that's also true.
Yeah,
Because
roll me
I
an
can sim-
acrobatic.
Hang on, no.
We-
Instead of
we
doing
haven't
that,
committed
I
to
am
this
just going to
yet, yeah.
shapeshift into Corin to be super tall,
Because
and
you,
then
you
stand
don't
on his
change weight with that, so
Okay.
Right. Actually, yes,
Oh,
I
that's
do.
right.
But
all you do change weight.
I can't.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
get
you
to
can,
Just,
you
I just
can.
get
That's
to
yeah, the whole
decide.
argument about mass.
I forgot how that one specifically works.
I just
So-
get to decide. So I can
Vina,
choose.
I'm still
instead
gonna
of
need
Corin,
I'm gonna need an acrobatics or an athletics DC 10.
Fine.
Oh. That's like not too bad.
I'll burn a wild shape for this. Fuck you.
If it fails, I'll try to make a strength check.
All right, they're both +2, so it doesn't.
All right.
Hang on, I'm gonna use my big dice because I'm big now. 16.
Okay. Yeah. So it's a little awkward like standing on Corin's nose as a hyena. Corin, you're able to like kind of like stand there with Vina riding on your shoulders. Vina, you stand up. Vina kind of like stands up, gets on the tippy top of your nose. It's mostly precarious getting there. Once you're there, it's pretty easy to mage hand. And you grab one of the runes, and it is capable of being moved.
Okay, so which one are we under right now? Which one did I grab?
So I'm gonna say you grabbed. Give me a second. Gotta remember my puzzle. I'm gonna say. So what's your thought process behind like moving these runes? Because right now
I'm
you're
gonna
under.
move the low road to the lowest note.
Okay. Yep.
like,
You can move
yeah.
low road to the lowest note. Are you moving the other ones to the corresponding notes, or?
Correct.
Okay. So mid road kind of to the tink, high road to that high
To the
sounding
highest
like.
pitch.
Yep. Absolutely.
Fuck yeah!
We don't
Alrighty.
know if it worked yet.
I know,
Never celebrate too early with me.
Yeah.
He will use it
Hey,
against you.
I'm just happy that we found something
I-
else
I-
outside of the roots.
I have
like
never
saying
done that. Oh shit! Wait.
Yeah, no, shut the fuck up. The fact that we even like found that works is enough of a huzzah for me.
So now this is when we
Doing.
get the really fucked shit. So
He's cracking
Yeah,
open.
I was
He's
thinking-
reloading, Mika.
Really?
he's reloading. Shit.
All right.
Bitch.
Oh,
Shit, he reloaded.
I said it
Bro.
too, motherfucker!
I said it first.
A Discord delay!
Reload.
I love how Brandon is literally like out of frame.
So loud.
I'm full.
Literally,
stop.
this is Kyle.
That
posturing.
is how I sit when I play games.
That is Kyle.
That's
posturing.
correct.
I can do it now. I don't understand how you can game like
Dude,
Alrighty.
full slump, relax, gaming, you know?
I actually need to do my little collagen lacking
I
sitting.
used to play Overwatch laying down.
I still play games laying down.
I
Alrighty.
sit with proper fucking posture. you
Anyway.
heathens.
As you guys do this and you shift around these runes, suddenly you hear all around the room as tiny little lights, all different colors, start floating around you in a circle. Reds, blues, pinks,
Rainbow.
greens.
Like my sweater.
Yeah,
Wait,
no, very.
oh, wait.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Um, Yeah, you can do an Arcana check. Mika.
Oh no.
As Iris is kind of focusing on like pressing the walls and like, yeah, it's one of those moments where like everybody's like, this is the solution, and Iris is like, nah, man, like I'm pretty sure like There's something more to this. Um,
Don't worry,
Well-
guys, I got it.
22 Arcana. That's pretty good.
That seems
Um,
too accurate for me as a
a- a-
person.
As you're kind of pressing the walls, suddenly you feel the wall start to rumble as your hand presses a stone, and you're like, yeah, fucking what did I tell you? In the same moment, the last rune gets put into place. Roll me an intelligence saving throw, Mika.
That's such an
Saving
Iris
throw?
thing to do too. Like that's what I
What do you
love. Like
mean a
it's
saving throw.
I mean a
Saving
saving throw.
To save you from the embarrassment.
Mason,
Mhm.
I rolled a nat one.
And
that
that one.
one's in the chat, everybody.
Iris, you fully believe this was you. This is 100% you. Everybody else was fucking with runes. Nah, secret door. You're fucking great. You're kind of like reveling in this moment as Calgus, that with that Arcana check, I'm gonna give you, roll me a history check. DC 10, you get advantage.
Was it just Calgus making that Arcana check?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good thing I had advantage. 12.
12. So you passed. So Iris, as you're kind of reveling in the moment, these small multicolored lights all floating around you in a circle start to speed up, and boom, boom,
Around me?
boom. The entire party.
Okay,
Like
okay.
it's like a 50-60 foot ring of these lights,
Oh,
and just more and more of them have started appearing. Calgus, you watch as tunnels, they don't necessarily collide, but you see them like shift forward and backwards and overlay into a single tunnel. And as you kind of like, you're like, God, why would your Eyes of the Runekeeper take so long? It doesn't make a ton of sense unless the script itself is inherently magical. And in a moment before there is a burst of light, there's only one civilization that infuses that much magic into random script. And as the light perfudes through this tunnel, you guys can see a blossoming forest of multicolored trees and neon blue grass. And Iris, the smell of home hits you like a truck.
I fucking knew it.
So I love how in us avoiding the Fey realm,
Because
we ended up in the Fey realm anyway.
it's
home!
Mason.
Yay!
Hey, Mason,
Yes.
can I ask the party to make a perception check?
For sure.
Hey,
Party.
party, make a perception check.
Uh-oh.
Call me Dorothy because I found my way
21.
back.
Do you
fucking
want
home.
to message me that DC, Brandon?
Yeah.
Oh shit, my roll off. Hey, that's pretty good. I like how I'm actually passing my perception checks for the most part today,
Mm-hmm.
but I failed an intelligence saving throw.
Brandon, are you doing what I think you're doing?
I'm not like.
Mm.
It's something very small.
Gotcha.
Okay,
We're
so
all-
everyone
In
says
that
it.
case, Brandon, I'm gonna stop you because I need to make a roll.
Oh,
I'm scared.
Oh, for probably
Uh-huh.
Nymph.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Calgus, what doesn't the party see?
What?
within what? Oh, with what I was gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's nothing too big, but you just notice Calgus switches the chamber of his revolver switches chambers over, so one bullet shifts over, and so he's switched what bullet is in the primary chamber.
Okay. I'm over here celebrating because I found home. God
Calgus, as you do that, the reason I said what doesn't the party see, as you kind of do that, you feel like the gun typically has like an audible click, and as you kind of like switch it over, you feel just a sense of rightness, and your gun that normally has like that audible click is suddenly silky smooth and just silently into place.
Because it was, for the party who doesn't know, it is switching from from Nint's bullet over to over to his bullet.
Oh no!
Because we're going into the Feywild, and I'm
Priorities.
I am no longer in waiting. I am actively
Priorities.
hunting now.
Fuck me, man. We haven't even gotten his real name.
Doesn't
Fuck
matter
me,
what his real
man.
name is if he's dead.
Happy to shoot
Right,
him.
if he's dead, it doesn't matter.
Casting gun.
What if he
is
makes you make like some
super
sort of fucking
effective.
wisdom saving throw and then you just can't take the fucking shot? He knows my real name.
That's fine. If you get in my way, I'll shoot you too.
Well, this
I mean,
is
it's true.
well. Oh my
I love
god, it's so
how Calgus.
sweet.
I love how Calgus like started off as like the most wholesome
sweet,
out of all
innocent
of us.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now he's just a fucking danger to society.
It's
I'm
true.
an
A
absolute
menace, a heathen. Yeah,
I wouldn't say heathen. I would say menace.
that's a really pretty picture.
Here, hang on, I'll get it in.
Did not-
Stream
did you put
too.
the not like this emote in chat?
Huh?
You put the not like this emote
I
in
sure
chat.
did. I sure did.
Man, I don't want to deal with this hot man. I just not right now.
We're not gonna run into him right away.
Okay, well, that's not any like help. You know, like if like saying like rip the band-aid, like stripped off the band-aid. Yeah, I guess it's kind of one of those situations.
Alrighty.
What do you do?
So currently, you guys have opened a portal to the Feywild.
Koval, come on.
What would you guys like to do?
I want to strut right through.
We going?
The one
All
time
right.
I took
We
initiative
can't go
is my
back.
homeland. It's my
True.
homeland.
Can't go back. Yeah.
I
currently have a
also
dog.
wait, this is so good because I specifically took navigator's tools as part of my thing. That may actually be very helpful. Potentially.
Especially in the Feywild, yes, navigator's tools are
I'm
probably
so
gonna
happy I did
are
that.
probably gonna come in clutch.
I'm so happy.
Iris strides through. It's not a portal in the sense like you warp or anything. It's just you're literally walking straight into the Feywild.
I have a question.
Yes.
While we're going through the Feywild, can I be like looking for a specific type of mushroom? I
Ah,
don't have any.
that's true. We haven't started rolling for your withdrawal yet, so
Let's
Um,
not talk about that.
yeah, no, for sure. Give me a history check as you're thinking about this part of the Feywild.
Ooh, that is a. You said history?
Yep.
That is a mod 20.
Okay. With a mod 20, Iris would know that the foliage and the fauna of the Feywild, so like the Feywild isn't necessarily, much like the Great Dungeon, it's not necessarily a static place. Things change, portals move. It's not that weird. However, a safe way to know which court you're most near is kind of by the foliage and the fauna, and just kind of the general vibe of the place. In that way, the Feywild is very in touch with emotion and kind of mirrors the portals it's near.
So we're more near
Therefore,
the Steely Court, then, aren't we?
correct.
Do I know specifically if it's like more the summer or autumn court?
With a 20, I'm gonna say you get the feeling it's more summer court.
Really?
Mhm.
That's really, really good news. I like to hear that. I really like to hear that. For anyone that doesn't know, Iris is part of the summer court in chat.
I forget. Ilianos is
Unseelie.
Unseelie.
He's Unseelie. But there is a chance that he has ties to people in the summer court, which is where I've been wanting to go to try to get some answers, potentially.
So, but yes, specifically Mika, Iris would know that you guys are currently in the Emerald Forest.
Yay!
So, of all the Feywild, this is probably one of the safest places to be.
How do we get back into the dungeon? Is the thing?
We
I'll
have
figure it out.
we can get back to the tavern.
We can get back to the tavern, but the tavern teleports. It's not part of the dungeon.
Oh, no. Do you want to try your sending stone again?
I
Just in
could. I
case?
mean, we're now in the Feywild, so sending doesn't pass through dimensions, does it?
Oh, right.
In this world, no, it does not pass through dimensions.
Right.
I mean, I'll try
That's
it. Like, there's no harm in just trying it.
For sure. Instead of that like static monotone, it's just complete silence,
Okay.
like a cut phone line.
Oh, you get go.
Oh, he's a good boy.
You're a good boy.
I saw him last
Look
night.
at
He
the
was
wing.
actually a lot less of a psycho than normal.
You were in town.
Just for the evening. We went to a bar, we went to a bar, Mika.
And
You don't get to go with the
You can't go
bars.
yet.
I'm kidding.
You are a child.
You can don't be like the guys who were in front of
I
us who
will
said, "Oh,
bitch
sweet,
slap
my
you into
fake
next
worked
fucking
right in front of the
Thursday."
bouncer."
Oh, right in front of the bouncer, or be like, oh, what do you do for a living? And I'm like,
A cop.
police.
As they're smoking weed outside of the bar.
Yeah,
Funniest
that's
shit ever.
legal. That's
Hey, no,
legal.
That
It
happened.
was.
Yeah, no, it is.
happened
It is,
I
but
mean,
like,
it's legal. Like,
but it was. It's still funny when you say it. Like, there's
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
there's still a
because
shock
their
value.
faces went. But it's legal, right? Like this is legal. I was like, yes, you're.
He's not on duty. Like, I don't.
Nah. But yes, you guys are currently in the Summer Court, or at least
Okay.
the Feywild directly adjacent.
Okay.
Sorry, he's out of the frame now. I'm sorry.
Fuck you. Get him back.
Not my fault. He's the one who wanted
It
a belly
is.
rub.
Do you guys have any like? Because I mean, I'm cool with going wherever, obviously. But is there anything you guys are like,
We
specifically
can't.
comfortable with?
We don't have any other options. We can't
Oh,
go
right.
back.
No, I'm just saying, like, just anything that you guys are like. I don't.
Murder.
Do you just want
I-
me to lead the way,
I think we
or
just. It would make most sense for you to lead the way.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think.
just making sure? I'm not sure if Curran wanted to like strut forward. Just making sure.
So
Okay.
I'm pretty
I'll-
sure that I don't have any connection in the Feywild, correct?
See, if Kalgus leads the way, it's just out of pure hatred that he'll be walking. So, like,
That's
no,
fair.
Novena, you wouldn't have any connections
Okay,
in the Feywild.
that's what I thought.
Like a couple months ago, I was just beating the shit out of people in fighting pits, and now I'm in the fucking Feywild, so I'm existing.
I was
currently.
making guns in my uncle's basement, so
Well.
Yikes.
Anyways, is there any way for me to
Interesting
know,
background.
like, player to DM,
Mhm.
how are? Can I ask how my navigator tools are going to help me in the situation?
Sure. Essentially, they would give you advantage on any check to like navigate the Feywild.
Oh.
In the normal planes, they'd just be a proficiency plus your intelligence. But here in the Feywild, it's proficiency plus intelligence, and you get advantage because they're specifically Fey navigators tools.
Oh, okay. So just flat intelligence then?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So what does your Fey navigator tools look like, Mika? As Iris busts them out.
Oh, you're putting me on the spot, man. That's fucked up.
Otherwise, I can narrate it.
Yeah, I don't have a brain right now.
All right. So you guys like Iris has talked this place up pretty hard. And you guys watch as she goes into her bag, unwraps a little like velvet pouch, kind of like ceremoniously, flips it open, and just pulls out 2 sticks.
Like dowsing, like, or no, what are those?
The dowsing sticks?
Are they
Yeah.
like okay, that's what I thought.
That's exactly what they're like. They're fancy and they have like ornate carving, but they're just
Dowsing sticks.
they're just dowsing rods.
I glad that I let you narrate that. It's really good. It's really good.
So yeah, roll me an intelligence check, Mika. Where's Iris trying to lead everyone?
Like just in general, where am I trying to lead people?
Yep.
Towards the summer court.
Okay.
Like specifically towards the court. So is this like for my so is this the intelligence and proficiency and all that?
Yep. Intelligence
Okay.
plus your proficiency, and you can have it. Yep.
Okay. Okay, that's a 17.
17.
With advantage, yeah, that was with advantage. I did not roll very well.
I mean, 17 is beating a hard DC.
Yeah, I rolled a 10.
10 is
was, like,
the
my
most
higher.
average roll.
I know, but it was advantage. It was just,
With a 17, you guys start moving into this place. Kurin, very noticeably, as you step into the Emerald Wood, your armor shines with kind of like, it was kind of like a matte green before, and now it shines with kind of like a viral emerald essence, and you just feel full of vitality and life. This place is so much different than the world you come from. The world you come from, the forests and jungles have largely been exploited and kind of like monetized, with only the farthest reachings of the jungle being wild still. This place is truly and completely wild. And you can just feel in your bones the vibrance of the green night just radiating through this wild. As you guys are moving along, it's less of a yes.
Oh, sorry. Is it normal for non-Fae to be in Feywild, like in the Fae realm?
No.
I would like to go ahead and change my shape into some sort of like Fae.
My twin. You can be my twin. Again.
But also, I don't know what shenanigans you've gotten up to in the Fae world, like Fae realm, so I'm not gonna look like you.
I'm not like.
Vina doesn't know that.
You know what? Trust myself right on that one.
Vina. So what I'm imagining is like Iris is like kind of like ethereally and otherworldly beautiful, and I'm imagining Vina is just like, I don't want to say playing the ugly friend, but having more plain features, like maybe a little chubbier, like the ears aren't quite as pointy, like just kind of like everything that Iris is. Vina's just a very subdued version, and like the attention needs to be over here and not over here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like as you take this form, you're still ethereally and otherworldly beautiful, but it's very much like, look at her,
don't pay attention,
and not me.
The whole reason why I'm shifting into Fae is to blend in and
blend in.
And then Iris, Vina just looks like an average NPC Fae.
I also just want to look to Curran. Can I tell that Curran's like happy or like looks like at peace?
It's less that he's whatever Curran is feeling is kind of Kyle's feeling, but it's literally like Curran is radiating green light, like from the armor and from his axe. Like,
can I say this and go, "Welcome to my homeland"? Just
absolutely, you can.
My dowsing
rod. As you guys are walking, give me perception checks.
How Calgus's revolver feel?
Do I get advantage on this at all?
Felt good, Calgus. It felt good.
Okay.
Mason?
Mm-hmm.
No, advantage?
You do not.
Okay. Thought I would ask.
Yeah, no, for sure. You are focused on navigating with your dowsing rods.
That's fair. Yeah, because I didn't roll on that well.
16. All right. Vina, what are you working with?
I was the first one. 14.
14? Okay. as you guys are walking, you're taking these sights, the sounds. You see dryads and nymphs coming out of the water, stepping out of trees, curiously kind of like peeking at you before melding back in. You see elk of incredible size, 30, 40 feet in the air, antlers 30 or 40 feet in the air, moving through the forest, gold leaf and kind of like green moss growing amongst them as they navigate the wood. Gurgling brooks and streams that seem to defy the laws of physics as they run down, run up, run a corkscrew around a tree, and then file through an aqueduct that a tiny fairy has made for it. Just a place of incredible nature and beauty, all working harmoniously and symbiotically with each other in such a way that the natural world could never replicate. Curran, as you're also drinking in this nature, you happen to look behind you and you see a single set of footprints. You're all leaving footprints, but one set of footprints is scorched and slightly burnt. And as you look, with every step Artie takes, the grass of the Feywild burns a little.
It might not be a good thing that he's here, but
Yeah, it might not be. Shit.
I don't like the sound of the scorched footprints specifically. That's not great.
Does it seem to? Can I tell with that if it seems to be having like noticeable effects on like the other like the dryads and everything that we're seeing?
Sure. As you kind of clock that and clock Artie again, and then clock kind of the dryads and stuff, you notice that you kind of think back and you realize that they were looking at the party with a lot of curiosity. It's very interesting when anybody comes to the Feywild for Fey. But the second they saw Artie, it was the sight of Artie that was causing them to dip.
Okay.
I have a question.
Mhm.
For like the burnt steps,
Mhm.
can I ask what kind of burnt? Is it fire burnt? Is it radiant burnt?
That is an excellent question, and one I'm going to ask Corinne to give me an intelligence check on.
Because
That's unfortunate.
could it be that he's pulling, depending on the plane that he's on, he pulls from a different plane? So like when he's on our plane, he pulls from the celestial plane. When he's in the Feywild, does he pull from the infernal plane?
Oh shit.
So-
Interesting.
What'd you get, Kyle?
That's a nat 1 for a total of 2.
That's the second nat 1 intelligence.
Okay.
Corinne's not
That
very
checks
smart.
out.
Don't
That
get
checks
angry at
out.
him.
That
The
checks
barbarian
out
scum.
fully. And he was the only one that made the perception.
Yes.
Yep.
Roll better next
Um,
time.
I
Corinne,
almost dowsing rods.
Corinne, it's just scorched.
Yeah. I don't know yet. I don't know shit else. Yeah.
But yeah, with the nat 1, that is all the information you gleaned from that. Miko, roll me one more navigation.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna use this dice because that one's kind of been fucking me over. That's a nat 20, baby.
all right. With a nat 20 in kind of short order, you're able to navigate to a safe part of the forest that would be good for a long rest. Additionally, as you kind of navigate there, you find a ring of circles, or a circle of rings. There we go. There's the
Fairy
sentence.
rings.
In a very traditional English sense, it is a fairy ring. The circle is a ring of stones that has a ring of mushrooms around it, and it's a very traditional entrance to the summer court. And all you need to do is take a long rest.
Yeah.
Long rest time, I guess. Then.
I think so.
Yeah.
I cannot make it any less subtle. You all get a
Yeah.
long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't know if there's anything else.
Mhm.
Do I?
Like we can
Okay.
officially do the long rest and heal, or do we need to wait?
you can do the long rest and heal.
Okay.
Mason,
Everything else will be narrative, but
Can I?
unless Calgus murks someone.
No, I ain't gonna murk anybody.
okay.
I want to try to kind of commune with Zariel to be like, just pretty much asking, are they gonna hate me because of the weapon I carry?
Roll a D100.
74.
74 is pretty good, actually.
It's a C.
Correct.
The
On
teacher-
America's warped
With
grading
the
scale.
grading system. Yeah, it's
That I
fucked.
hate with a burning passion.
Yeah, European grading system is way better. But that's besides the point.
Calgus.
Yes.
As you are trying to commune with Zariel, just thinking very solemnly about, like, if the Fae will hate you. You watch as on your arm, scrawled in your own flesh, the words, "Keep it secret," appear, and then vanish. But in that same moment, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh.
9.
Wisdom saving throws.
With a 9 wisdom saving throw, you feel something come over you as you take your revolver and stick it onto your own flesh and watch as it passes through your right hand, becoming a blood red right hand.
Sick. So.
And then with just kind of reflexively, you can flex your fingers and the pistol springs to your hand. Flex them back, and your hand becomes red again. The pistol stored inside.
Perfect. I'm gonna cover my hand as well to make it look not like a bright red hand.
Yeah, for sure. You can use a glove.
Like, glove it up. Sweet. Okay. Don't let them know, and pray to God they don't fucking divine sense or anything like that. Hold on, swinging. Don't worry, guys.
Oh, hey, Fall Out Boy. Sorry, I had to make the reference.
God damn it, everyone.
Sorry.
All right. You guys are able to take a long rest in order to get the magic going. Kurin. As you guys are kind of sitting in the circle, you watch as everybody in the circle kind of freezes for a moment and just stops moving. And it's more a gradual thing than a sudden, like, kind of like a jerky stop almost. It's almost like time slows for a moment.
It's night bullshit magic, yeah.
Yeah, correct. And sitting across from you is a young human man with a rapier and kind of like wavy flowing hair and a beard. And he'll look at you and be like, Kurin, Knight of the Green.
Hey, yo.
I've been sent to... My name is D'Artagnan. I'm here to collect the vestige of gluttony.
I figured it was one of the tables since I don't know anyone else who can do fucky time magic, so...
There's actually only one table member who can do, as you said, fucky time magic.
That's what it is to Curran. It's fucky time magic.
As you say,
Low intelligence, you know.
fucky time magic.
Wibbly wobbly,
Timey-wimey.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I am just a messenger. I was sent, Percival sent me, and he instructed that I ask if you intended to keep the vestige of gluttony, or you would like to turn it over to us for a reward. It is completely up to you, as you are a sworn member of the table.
What do I get to know what the reward would be beforehand?
It largely depends on what you would need. I've been essentially allotted a certain number of items to offer you, depending on your needs. The issue at hand, I must admit, is this is a negotiation. I am a lower ranking member of the table. I'm not a knight. I'm merely a messenger of the table. So, additionally, I don't necessarily know what you need. So, what do you need? Do you need potions? Do you need spell scrolls? Do you need items? Do you need me to fuck off? Like, there's a lot of options here.
Kyle needs to take a second to think. This is me thinking.
No,
While he's thinking, I
I
had a
wonder
really
if he
dumb
can tell
thought.
you more about what the.
Are your companions to be
Button.
trusted?
I would say so.
Excellent. You see D'Artagnan take a little clock off his neck and click it, and time restarts. All of you see a very handsome human male just sitting on a log next to Curran, and he just waves and he goes, "Hello."
Revolver is immediately drawn because the last time a
August,
handsome
put
man
it down. Put it down.
I can only assume it's Ilianos. I don't know anybody else who does this shit.
You see D'Artagnan looks a little sad, and he'll just kind of look at you, Curran. He's like, I thought you said they were cool.
I said that they're trustworthy. I never said that they were cool when random people show up.
I'm sorry, you just appear on a log and we just got to the Feywild. I'm going to assume you're here to kill us.
Has anything tried to kill you here yet?
Not yet.
Here.
And not that we know.
With
Okay.
us, it's just a
so
matter of time.
Does that say more about me or more about you?
Oh, it's 100% about me. I'm
Okay.
not afraid to
It's a
admit
you
that.
problem.
I have bad news for you. I am faster than that little contraption you have.
Oh yeah.
Listen, he's not gonna shoot you unless you give him a reason to shoot you. So.
Of course says
probably
you're
fine.
cool. I just got, it's just like people who magically appear in front of us have usually done some pretty fucked up shit. So I'm just
That's understandable. Also, do you call that a gun?
Which one do I have drawn?
I don't know. Which one do you have drawn?
I think it would have been the demon revolver because I thought it was Ilianos.
The demon revolver. You see him kind of look at your pistol for a second, and he'll be like,
Oh, he knows what it is. Does he know what it is? I'm afraid he knows what it is.
Why is Mason typing and looking up stuff?
While he's doing that, I had a really dumb thought. You guys know how people.
You see him kind of stretch a hand into his jacket, Calgus, and you see him draw a very ornate pistol and just kind of flick it to you and hand it to you.
Can I investigation check it?
Yeah, for sure. Are you casting Identify or just investigating it?
I can cast Identify on it, actually. Yeah, it's a
no,
ritual, so it's...
No, honestly, an investigation's going to be better.
Oh, okay,
for you.
investigation.
Yeah, roll me an investigation.
25.
25. This is actually a design you could not get to work for the life of you. It is a very ornate wheel lock pistol. The advantage here is the trigger on this thing is a lot better than the trigger on your shotgun. Admittedly, the revolver is kind of a different thing entirely, but it's a very smooth action followed by a very reliable, just a very reliable shooting mechanism. DM to player, if you had time to break this down, it would remove misfire.
Okay.
So I'm assuming I'm giving it back to him, right?
Yes. He'll kind of offer his hand and be like,
Can I cast Identify on it to break it down? Mechanically?
I'm gonna say no. That's not quite how Identify works. If you want to burn an Identify and then give me a roll.
Yes.
All right. Do it up.
Just straight intelligence.
Yeah.
Mod 20.
You think if you have a couple of hours, you can probably recreate this, but it will take a little time for you.
Okay.
But you do kind of have like the schematic in the back of your head.
I will hand it back, like sadly.
He'll take it back and be like, "Are you an inventor of sorts?"
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, you'll get there eventually. I have faith in you.
Does Iris do that in character?
Yeah.
Just
Anyway, back to business, Kurin. What do you need? Additionally, I could just tell you about the vestige of gluttony if that makes your decision easier.
That might help. Yes.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, as the Knight of the Green, you will not be able to use the vestige of gluttony.
I had assumed so. Yeah.
The vestige of gluttony would bestow upon it whoever wins it rightfully. Admittedly, that depending on the vestige can be easier for some people than others.
I show my I'm fucking well aware already, buddy.
He'll kind of put his hands up. Anyway, the vestige of gluttony just bestows a seat at the round to anybody who wears it. However, as you kind of know, Kurin, there are certain things asked of the Knights of the Round that are not asked of normal people. Additionally, the vestige of gluttony does have downsides. It creates an uncurable thirst or hunger for whatever that mortal most desires.
Elgis.
You already have that.
Yeah.
You literally do not need any more.
You already have
Oh,
a
yeah.
thirst for blood.
Greedy bastard.
D'Artagnan will hold up his finger and he'll be like, understand when I say insatiable, I mean nothing that you can do will ever cure it. However, the vestige of gluttony does bestow many powers on whoever wears it, as it is one of the vices. One of 7 pieces of artifact gear that, if combined all together, well, to be very clear, I don't know. I merely know it can be done. I don't know if it's ever been done.
So, player to DM,
Yes.
when you say the vices, you're talking 7 deadly sins here.
Yes, 7.
Okay.
And it's not that hard. There are 7 of
Yeah.
these artifacts that
Okay.
you can combine. Each one is incredibly powerful by itself.
So, hear me out.
I don't know. Vina is like,
We give them to Artie. So, what he wants right now is to be stronger. So, we give him this to gain even more motivation. And then,
Yeah.
but
when he's stronger, we go find the other 6.
But
And we make a god.
but here's my concern. Hear me out. So if it's what they want most, can that change? That can change, correct? Mason?
Can it?
My concern is once you kill Nin, that could change from wanting to be strong to just killing you.
That's fine.
Okay. I mean, if you're up for that, then I'm down.
All the more reason.
Shut the fuck up.
I
hate
think
that
it's
word.
I think it's a great idea.
I'm down then.
How do you feel, Vina? Corinne.
Yeah, mostly Curran.
Already feel about it too. That's also the other question.
Yeah,
No, I'm gonna
Artie's
say-
got an opinion in this. I'm just the dude who got the armor. If they're willing to give us other stuff or let us keep it, like, I think both are viable options.
Mhm. The thing Vina is thinking is
It's just that there's nothing.
this like for Vina, this is like, she's like, this could make her, because the thing she wants most is revenge, I would say.
Oh, easily.
Like that's what she wants is revenge.
Hop on the revenge train.
Right, but like, but she is like by herself. She's not by herself, but you know what I mean. Like, is not powerful enough to get the revenge that she wants. But with this,
What if we gave it to Artie?
Anything is possible.
but is that what Artie truly desires? Though
We don't know.
it's their deepest desire.
I don't even know if Artie would take it.
I think what Artie desires. Hang on, he doesn't want to be special.
Do you want to give me insight checks into Artie?
Sure,
Yeah.
I'll roll a freaking insight
Why
check.
not? Yeah.
He just wants to be out of danger and he can live out his life with Nymph.
He
is
just
what
wants to be with Nymph, yeah. What did we say this was?
Insight check.
It's a
Oh, that's
nat
not
20 on that
fantastic.
insight. Give me a
my fucking
25.
God. I
Okay.
spelled that wrong. I.
Jesus,
Mika, that is, I'll be
that's
honest,
that's a spelling.
not good.
Listen, I have not had a brain all day. My mind is thinking about fruits.
Yeah, go
I
ahead and
rolled.
show that.
I
There's
rolled lower
context
than
to that.
all of those,
No.
so
Let's not show that to chat.
Too
We don't
late.
have to. Okay. I
Corinne,
actually won my spelling bee in 8th grade, so.
Corinne, what'd you get?
I got an 11.
An 11. Yeah, Corinne, it occurs to you you do not understand what Artie wants, but Artie's also a teenage boy, and it's been a minute since you've been a teenager. So, you know, that's kind of tough. And for somebody who like thrives on battle, like trying to look deeper into
I do
somebody's
not
like
understand him. Yeah.
yeah, like having multiple wants and needs interlaced, it's like that's fucking confusing.
Simple man. Okay.
Calgus, Iris, you guys get the feeling that just kind of like Chelsea said, Artie does not want to be special. Vina, however, knows that Artie's desire not to be special, Artie's desire for strength, is all coming from Nint. So if it's a choice between being strong and not being special, for Nint, Artie will take strength any day.
But that changes when she dies. Does it not?
But y'all don't know if I'm gonna fucking kill her or not, though. Y'all don't know anything about that.
True.
But yes, it seems like Vina, you know Ninth is Artie's North Star. He will fucking live and die by her. And all he wants in his life is to live a long, happy life with her. And so far, everything you've seen of him demonstrates that he is ready to do that.
With
To the
that
best of his
nat-
ability, which is low.
Right, with that nat 20 though, even
Mhm.
though I don't know anything
Mhm.
about Calgus and his problems.
Mhm.
They're not problems, they're solutions.
I still know that we are in constant danger, right? That because his desire is strictly Nymph, right? Do I have any insight into if something happens to her, what would like shift? Does that make sense?
Because we, yeah.
Roll me a religion check, Vina.
Just because we don't know about Calgus, there was still that prophecy about like her getting stabbed.
Not her.
Artie.
It's Artie.
Oh,
dying.
Artie, that's right, it was Artie. Doy. No brain.
So I want to give Artie this.
Religion.
Mhm.
19.
19. You've read stories of heroes before. If you kill what somebody loves most in this world, you take away from a good person everything they hold dear. they will raise a scorching path across the earth. Whether that's good or bad is hard to say. But you get the feeling if Artie had strength and somebody hurt Nint, he would burn everything down to get revenge.
Especially if he had armor that
Like,
was
good or
increasing
bad,
that
like-
desire.
Like I get like a like
Sure,
bad vibes is what I'm getting, right?
Well, not necessarily, because like consider your tales of like revenge, like
Mhm.
Heracles, like he driven mad, killed his entire family, completed the tasks, and essentially said "fuck you, gods." There's all sorts of like stories of heroes losing their family and taking revenge on the ones who did it. But the reality of the situation is it depends on essentially who's aiming Artie. Because if Artie's just left to his own devices, maybe he just fucking tears around. But if Artie is pointed in a certain way and let loose, well, a missile's not a bad thing. So it's kind of mixed. It's kind of could go either way, but with somebody who is as insightful as Vina, as somebody who understands wants, needs, and how to manipulate people, Vina, you could
Fair.
pretty easily manipulate Artie. Like that's already been
True.
established multiple times.
Yeah,
Like,
fair.
yeah.
I think this is a great idea. As Brandon
Yeah.
and Calgus.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I need to go to the restroom, deliberate for a couple of minutes.
Mhm.
I'll come back and I'll kind of expect a kind of answer. Like,
You know where I stand. I'm gonna go reload.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I have no preference. I need water.
All right, Kyle. Wait,
Kyle
did Kyle leave
thinks-
too? Okay, I'm like, did Kyle
Kyle
leave too?
thinks
It actually
it
looks like I
is
need to run my
a
dog. I'll be right back.
Kyle thinks it is a terrible fucking idea.
I know, that's what Chelsea.
Given metagame information, I think it is a terrible fucking idea. But Curran, as a player character, sees it as a way to make Artie stronger, especially because he does not know about Calgus wanting to kill Ninth.
Mm-hmm. And see, I think Chelsea also thinks it's a really
It's a
fucking terrible
Fucking
idea.
terrible idea.
But Vina is
And
like
we don't
on the
even-
fence.
We don't even know if Artie would take it.
Fair.
We don't even know
No, I think he would.
if I could give it to him or if
if
he
you'd
would
have to
have
win
to win it from me.
We could just see if the dude has any items to help Artie grow his magic.
That is also another option, yes. Because if Artie has to win it from me and he would take it, I guess I could purposely forfeit, yes.
Right, and don't you get to decide the competition?
To the best of my understanding, it is a set challenge for each of them.
Well, but for this guy's, it was because his thing was alcohol, wasn't it? His glut, like.
I
that's
guess
what he was
I don't know for certain. That's what I'm gonna
Yeah.
say. I don't know for certain.
I'm gonna go get another soda real quick though.
We don't have an answer because literally everyone went to go get something more to drink.
I see. That's also perfectly acceptable.
know what? I'm gonna run an ad as we're waiting. Ad break.
Do you get money for doing the ad breaks?
I sure do.
Nice. Do you get to choose what ads you run?
Nope. I just get to choose the length. So I can choose
Hmm.
like a 30-second, 1 minute. Like
Interesting.
2 minute, yeah. Oh, 1:30, 2 minute, 2.5, 3 minute. Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah.
Sorry about that. I had to grab my.
It's all good. Give me time to run an ad break.
Did we come to a decision, or we're gonna wait for that?
No, because
Literally
everyone
no.
left except for Chelsea and I.
Yeah, I don't have.
And then Chelsea left
Oh,
to get
so
that
is ad break running right now?
Yeah, it's almost done. I just did a minute.
Okay. Yeah, I
Kyle,
had
as a
I had a fall,
player,
so
It's done.
I'm gonna reiterate this. Kyle, as a player, thinks that this is a fucking horrible idea. But Curran, as a player, sees this as a way for Artie to get stronger.
And then Chelsea, as a player, also sees it as a really fucking horrible idea. But then Vina is on the fence because she does want Artie to get stronger. But her own desires
Mason,
of like wanting it for herself too.
would he have to win it from me?
Technically, yes.
Would Curran get to
Or
like,
any,
set the
or would
competition?
anyone need to win it from me? I guess
Anybody would need to win it from you. In a match of your choice is kind of the thing.
Okay.
So
And can he purposefully lose?
I don't know. Can Curran purposely lose and put his ego aside? Like I think
that's a great fucking question.
Wait.
There, Mason.
Hold up. With the drinking game, didn't the guy mention something about that? Or am I remembering incorrectly?
No, he did. So what he said in the game.
Oh yeah, because I asked him to concede because he's being a little baby back bitch.
Yeah.
Essentially, it was a challenge of his choice. For the armor, the Knight of the Green chose combat. That guy chose a drinking game. It's literally just a competition, and the idea is to prove you're better than the previous owner. But
So you could really just pick a competition that whoever is
Trivia
taking
competition.
it is just,
Trivia competition.
But
He's also though
Curran,
not...
as a character, would not put aside his ego to purposefully lose.
It would be a strength.
You would have
contest
to
for
beat
sure.
me fair and square.
Arm wrestle.
I'm not even convinced Curran would accept an arm wrestle.
No.
Curran would
There's
accept
only
full-out
one language
one-on-one
Curran
combat.
understands. Yeah.
So then there's no way that Artie's
Oh
getting
no,
it then.
no.
What?
Like not to be a
Admit-
dick as a player, but like
No.
that's how Curran would fucking
Yeah.
do this.
No,
Play as your
that's
character would.
actually fine. Curran, give me an intelligence save.
I'm so sorry. Is it okay if I go grab some ibuprofen
11.
quick?
Yeah, for sure. Of course.
I got an 11.
An 11. So with an 11, you're not going to get crazy amounts of information. However, Artie has made strides in training. He does want to be stronger. Physically, his capabilities are not quite there. However, he's not completely helpless. Compared to you guys,
Yeah.
maybe. But there is a world where if Artie keeps training, he
he
could
could
beat you.
eventually, yeah.
He could beat you someday. Furthermore, Artie's been doing some magic shit lately that Artie doesn't seem to understand. So there's
Fair.
a chance that Artie might be able to beat you flat out because of that. Like, there's a lot of unknowns, and as somebody who was a pit fighter, unknowns can be dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
So
We can also see what the guy has.
Yeah. Okay, I think we need to figure out if Artie would actually want
Want
this or not, because otherwise this entire conversation is just completely fucking moot.
Mm-hmm.
so once again, Vina knows Artie is pretty easily manipulated. Artie wants
We can
strength.
manipulate him into wanting it.
Yeah, Artie wants strength.
Curran doesn't like that.
Literally, all you would have to do currently to get Artie to put this on would be like, this will make you stronger, and that's all it would fucking take. Keep in mind, he is still a teenager.
You know those Fallout pop-ups when you do something that your follower doesn't like?
Mhm.
That's what all you guys see in the fucking top left of your vision.
Curran doesn't like that. Curran will
Curran
remember that.
disapproves.
Mika, you need to look at chat.
Okay, sorry, give me 1 second. My bad.
You're good. Oh, you're good.
Hi! Sorry. Hi, welcome! I was. Bong! I should say bong. Anyways. Ouch, yeah.
Yeah. So completely up to the party. What would you guys like to do?
Well, let's talk to him and see what he can get us.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
But my vote is still to have Artie fight Curran for it.
Well, he said it's whatever he needs. So, like, that can kind of be up
'Cause
for.
Curran doesn't need anything. He's
But what about
vibing.
other.
Player to
party
player,
members?
I'm out of attunement slot, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
items
Does it
don't
have
matter.
to specifically be an attunement? Like,
I'm not gonna use
But
spell
good
scrolls.
items require attunement.
Yeah.
Like if it's a
True.
magic item, it's gonna require.
I'm not gonna be
that's
using
true.
spell scrolls. Like, there's nothing that I desire.
I
Oh,
only
yeah, but what about like benefit somebody
one
else? Not...
attuned item. The Ring of Evasion.
Didn't you already get a sword from? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It's true.
It does.
I don't think that one takes up an attunement slot though,
it does
because you're casting a spell from it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Mhm.
some of them,
I
do,
have,
but
like-
I don't think that one does.
I have one attunement, and it's my own artificer infusement.
Well, would
So you
there
can
like?
see-
I'm sorry, like to like I don't know. Would there be like way to get like a better bow without attunement?
Well,
like,
you can
player
get like
DM?
+1, +2s. That those don't require attunement.
Yeah, but again, that's like completely like your choice because you know it's like your.
And we might be
You
able to
know.
get more than one thing. You know.
I'm
True,
assuming
depending
that
on,
we're
like,
gonna
the
that
value.
we're gonna get more than one thing for an artifact level
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
magic item.
True.
That's
Those are-
like
Incredibly rare.
yeah.
That's true. Get my wings back.
We can see if he would have anything useful for
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? Just kind of see what he
Mhm.
has. I don't know if
Yeah.
it's like
That was kind of a joke, but I mean,
You never know.
again, it's fully up to like it's Kyle's.
I mean, the
decision
dude that
overall,
he's
like-
answering to is, from what I've gathered, the fucking Knight of Weapons. So
That would be that'd be really nice. Yeah.
Technically, Percival's title is the Knight of Arms, but
arms.
yeah,
Yeah.
he-
But yeah.
well,
I already
no,
have a
he
new
introduced
arm.
himself as the Knight of Weapons.
Yeah.
So
So the dude that this guy
Upgraded.
answers to can probably get us most things within reason.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm gonna be very real. I would like give up my attunement slot for my like hovering boots if it meant, because I mean we already have a party member that can. I would give it up for like a better weapon, or like if I had to attune to it.
So my stuff, like, weapons are only gonna take one, just because my stuff is like all encompassing. Mason said it
Yeah.
takes all three.
I was gonna say, yeah. How many items do you have attuned, Mika? If you'd have to give up an attuned
Because
item.
I have the ring, I have the boots, and then I have that the amulet that I am like the cursed amulet.
I
So
didn't realize
can't.
that you were attuned to that.
Yeah, it's an attunement.
It,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
automatically
So
attuned.
it automatically attuned to me. Because yeah,
I
don't wanna
forgot
give up-
about that. Yeah,
I don't
okay.
want to give up the ring because it gives me a +1 to all saving throws, plus an extra like it gives me a +1 to my AC. So I would rather give up the boots because there's already someone that can levitate. Is like the situation that I like. Yeah, that was my process of thinking because I'm not
Hey,
gonna go blind.
Mason. So I have that wolf's pelt, correct?
Yep.
What was the other thing that I needed?
You needed.
Oh.
Sorry, it's been a minute. Let me look at my notes.
To make the pocket dimension.
That's right.
Oh, that's
Oh my
yeah.
god,
I
that
forgot
would be
about
so
that.
good.
Oh. Because as soon as you
Yup.
said that, I remember.
You needed the Hydra venom of a displacer Hydra.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's gotta have or be able to get that, right? Right?
That would be huge.
Maybe.
I don't like it when my dog walks out of my door, looks upstairs, and tilts his head. I don't enjoy that.
I know something you don't.
Sophia has started to like she'll pretend to run away from monsters.
Stop it.
And she is obsessed with Halloween right now, so she'll say, "There's a ghost," and I'm like, "Stop! Stop saying that right now, please."
You're
Yes.
scaring me now.
Yes,
And Sophia
child.
like will randomly whisper things. She'll be like,
I love it.
or like
See-
when she was chasing me upstairs and she was just singing, "Where is Mama?"
Oh,
To
yeah,
where
when
to where
you
is Thumbkin?
We did the video.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's my thing. I need to spend more time with your child. I'm gonna buy Sophia like 2 tiny swords, and you're just gonna come in one day and I'm gonna like, remember, silver is for monsters.
True.
Tiny Witcher girl.
Tiny Witcher girl.
But do you want to ask D'Artagnan about the Hydra?
Yes.
Yeah, and just
That's
about
fine.
general like what other magic
D'Artagnan.
items would be at our disposal.
D'Artagnan, I have a question for you.
Mhm.
Could you get me the venom of a displacer Hydra?
Oh. Perhaps. Is this the trade for the vestige of gluttony, or?
Well, I was just, if you could, it
I mean,
it'd be on the table.
probably like, you know.
That's okay. So there's an option. Look. So is it like just like whatever we can think of, we can ask for
Well, I mean,
within reason?
I'd like in reason. Like, we don't have like the Knights of the Round are incredibly strong. But we don't have everything. But we do have a fairly substantial armory, a fairly substantial amount of money. Just over the eons, we have realized there are certain things that we can stockpile to bribe is not the right word. Reward our knights for jobs well done, as even though we are serving a higher calling, sometimes drink and food and women are all things that need to be enjoyed as one lives their life.
Can they get me my family back?
Do you ask if they can get you your family back?
That was just for comedic effect.
We can find a
Lord.
necromancer and they can kind of get them back.
Oh yeah, let's not bring up.
As
a
my first
necromancer
witness,
right
I
now.
call the victim to the
Let's not.
stand.
Like the
Let's
one,
not
like
bring
the
up a
wand in
necromancer.
Baldur's Gate
No.
3. the one lady's husband.
Yeah.
Or, Ilianos. Isn't
He's not a
he
necromancer.
Oh, I thought he was.
Mm-mm. That we know of.
Not
Well, no,
technically,
because not technically, but the T-Rex is.
not technically a necromancer.
Yeah, not
Is he a
technically, but
lich? Swear to fucking
The
God, is he a
silence!
lich?
the silence, bitch.
Oh,
I hate you. I hate you so much. Well, hey, I learned something new for us today.
Is it a lich, an arch lich, a lichy lich, a lichy bitch, a witchy lichy
I was
bitch?
gonna bring up this,
Anyway, anyway, um, so yes, I mean, Vina, do you seriously? Do you ask about your family?
Don't.
Maybe information about who killed my family.
So just information.
Yeah. Anything that could get me closer to.
To your family's killers, yes.
Yeah.
Killers?
Wait,
That's,
so
that's my understanding.
Killers, plural.
Well,
hang on.
To
Is
be
he
very
just
clear,
like.
I don't know who killed your family. That's the wrong. But I assume, just assuming.
Okay, that was freaking me out a little bit that he
Freudian
was like, oh.
Freudian slip.
He's gonna hold up his hands, and a small little minor image is gonna appear in his hands. And he'll say, "I only have one of these, but you see a scroll embedded with light. And it is a single scroll of true resurrection."
Now,
Who's-
okay.
Who's better to tell you who killed them than one of your family members?
Yeah.
Would their
Not to-
bodies be left? So, oh god.
Not to dampen the mood, but while Vina's kind of going through a nice existential crisis, how are you at getting names?
Oh!
Like true names?
Oh.
Not mine, but let's specify that right now. Not mine.
I don't know. It's something I could attempt, but depending on the being you're looking to get a true name out of, just keep in mind I am a messenger.
I just didn't know if somehow you just would have
Yeah, no, I mean, so cards on the table. I am the Knight of Dueling, so just a messenger, just a minor knight of the round.
Gotcha. Yeah, no offense to you probably couldn't get this name.
The certainty you're saying it with makes me think that, but my pride is a little hurt. I'm gonna be real with you.
It's okay. You could probably find out my true name. Please don't, though.
His known name is Ilianos, so.
Look, dear, you're a member of the you're a member of the Sealy Court,
I don't know that.
the Summer Court.
You don't know that.
I sure don't. Your colorful pallor and demeanor. You're right. I don't know these things. However, I do know Tatiana, and she invites me into her bedchambers every once in a while. And maybe don't ask me to try to get your true name.
I told you not to. Speaking of her, though.
Correct. But as we said, I'm the Knight of Dueling, and I win every duel I've ever been in.
Speaking of her, just between two pals, do you know where I can find her?
Tatiana?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not that I'm from the court or anything, but
Yes, I know where Tatiana resides. I also know where she resides when she's not fulfilling her duties as queen. That information is significantly more valuable.
I mean.
So we have
people.
options.
I have items. I have information. I think you just need to decide. Like, if you trade it to me, cool. If not, cool. Like, it's your choice.
Us trading and get some dope ass items, I think.
Kyle.
But I want to
But it's
create
Kyle's decision.
the
Kyle has
BBEG of Artie.
No. Absolutely
Kyle,
not.
I hate you. I hate you.
I want to create the BBEG of Calgus.
Expose Kyle's message to the stream.
No,
Go
I-
ahead.
I saw it. Yeah, it's good.
I didn't see it.
I didn't. see
Oh,
it.
go take a look.
No, it's good. I smiled.
Expose him. Go ahead. If you're gonna expose my misspelling when I'm in the midst of
Well,
a
because that's
flare-up.
in general. Here, I'm gonna do it this way. There we go. I just put it in Twitch chat.
Ah, fair. Yeah.
Oh,
Alrighty. Do we
Can we
have a decision on what we want?
so do we want me to? Do we want the venom so I can make the pocket dimension?
Hmm.
That would be pretty fucking
Is-
nice to have our own
d-
pocket dimension.
Wait, hold up.
Can I ask why you're making a pocket dimension?
Wasn't it to like keep Artie safe?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
He doesn't need to know that. He does not need to know that. Some things we can keep to ourselves.
All right, the silence is deafening, and I can take a hint. So,
I want to ask him, like, is depending on the value of certain things, is it possible to get more than one thing? Because I mean, we're giving
So-
up something pretty big.
you don't even know what it does. Neither do I, for
And-
that matter.
You're
Okay.
offering a high reward of whatever we want.
Uh,
That says enough.
Yeah, like one thing, like a scroll of fucking true resurrection is like
fair.
just.
Well, yeah, but I
Resurrection
mean,
does
Yeah,
not
like-
work in Mason's campaign, so I'm assuming
al-
that this is the
but
real
I
fucking
mean,
deal.
like, if we're
Also-
really
also-
looking at it,
Also, fucking displacer hydra venom. I have to go get that shit.
but like, if we,
Like I have to
I
go
mean,
walk into a fucking swamp, I assume, and
hear
get that
me
shit.
out, hear me
Iris, let
out,
it
hear
go.
me
I'm
out.
I'm hearing you
Hold
out,
up.
Tiny Fairy. I'm wondering if you are hearing what you're saying.
Listen,
It's a little unhinged.
Hold up.
She's
Hold
just
up,
saying that if
hold
they
up,
were
hold
smaller items.
Hold up. Let me
you can have
finish.
more than
Sure.
one.
If it was one of those things, plus the information that you already have on Tatiana,
Oh,
is that possible?
where my lover resides in her free
I
time,
don't want
which
to
will
steal your lover.
guarantee I never hook up with her again.
I don't want to steal
That-
your
that-
lover.
that-
I
that
just
though-
need some
that though-
information from
No,
her.
no, but like telling you, like, if somebody trusted you with information explicitly, and then you went and revealed that information, how do you think that person would feel? No, just hear me out. Hear me out. This person is the fucking queen of the Fae.
Now, hear me out.
Okay, look.
Now,
What if?
here's
what
what's
if
gonna
we
happen.
put
Second,
together-
one
I'm,
second.
What if
we're going to trade the armor. We're
You see-
not going to get lost in semantics here. This is partially Curran talking. This is partially Kyle talking. And we're gonna move on with our fucking lives.
D'Artagnan's just making eye contact with Iris, glowering, and he just
Staring
flashes a
right
thumbs up at Curran.
For all of this, she's holding up her dowsing rod this entire time. So she's just staring him down.
Milady of the Summer, those are sticks. Those are sticks.
You don't know what these six are capable of.
It's oddly enough something I've said myself. Anyway.
Okay.
uh,
Corin. At the end of the day, it's your decision. So, whatever you pick, I don't give a fuck anymore.
I don't give a fuck anymore.
We'll
Thank you,
take
Brandon.
that true scroll of Revivify, and the knights get their armor back.
Done. Just a second. Be right back. You just watch him a pocket watch, and literally half second later you hear, oh, fuck. They were not happy about this one. Anyway, here you go. And he just holds out
Warm
a
it up,
scroll.
Who
Oh,
isn't
wow.
happy?
I want to ask a question. How long were you gone? For you?
For me,
Yeah.
well, first Percival was not happy I offered the scroll. He was pissed. So my promotion's fucked. But then I had to go to fucking Gragas and fucking convince him to give it to me. Now he's our quartermaster. Current, you'll meet him at some point. He's a fucking nightmare. So long story short, he's bleeding out right now. So I need to get back and stop that.
No, you were
but-
gone for a while.
Yeah, for a minute. I've been gone for a while. Yeah,
Got it.
yeah.
I'm
so,
still staring him down.
like
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
well, he'll hold a little clock he has around his neck.
Fucky-
And is like
Fucky time
Fucky
magic.
Fucky wucky time magic.
it's literally what this is for.
Fucky
A
time
Chronos
magic.
clock. Very rare, very hard to come by. I did Percival a favor back in the day, and that's the only reason I have it.
Should have asked for that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make this very clear. I'm even raising my fist in the air, even though you guys can't see me, so you know that this is player to DM. I'll fight him for it.
Fight him for the Chronos clock.
Bro, he's just gonna use it and then stab you in the gut 17 times.
That's why I made it
There's
very
lucky
clear
number.
that Curran was not saying that.
We realize
I
probably
was
how it
gonna-
would go.
Yeah.
I was gonna promise him a chance to get another hookup with her if he gave the information, but fuck me, I guess.
Yeah, no. The problem is he doesn't want to fuck you, Iris.
No, not me. To Tatiana.
Yeah, no, correct.
I
That-
thought
that's-
I was gonna, like,
Closer
try
to
hook him up
Tatiana
again.
than you are.
I'm just saying, if I got there, you could persuade her.
The queen of the Fae?
Yes.
You think that
I'm
my charisma is
delusional.
higher than the queen of the Fae?
Bear in mind, Iris is through withdrawal. She's delusional. She thought that she herself made us go to the
Okay,
Fae
is it,
realm.
is it Iris or Mika?
Iris?
That's
Holy-
delusional.
I have no belief that that's possible.
So he'll kind of Curran. He'll offer you the scroll of true resurrection. He's like, can I have the armor now? Like, are we good? Is this good?
It'll be like, you know, I have my hand on the scroll. Like, we both have our hands on the items that we want before I let go.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm not here to fuck you. Like that makes sense to me. And he'll let go of the scroll and kind of grab more firmly
Tatiana.
onto the armor.
Yeah, I'll let go of the armor then, and
Okay.
I'll take the scroll from him.
As he grabs the armor, you watch the armor shrink into a small black ball that looks like a pure void, like just a small marble, and he'll just kind of like stick it into one of his pockets and be like, "Pleasure doing business with you." Now, if you come across any more vestiges, you can just, well, we'll call you. You don't need to call us, kind of thing. But we would be
That was
interested in
always
them, and we will offer rewards should you need them. Also, Calgus, you watch him grab into a bag that just seems impossibly deep, and pull out the severed head of a Hydra and chuck it at your feet.
Yes.
That was fucking hard to get. Have you ever
Well,
fought a
fuck
fucking
me.
Hydra that can teleport its heads? Bullshit.
No, that's why I asked.
It's
You
you
can
bullshit.
stop time.
That not for very long. It's like it's not a long thing. Like I know it feels like a long thing for you, but like it's very short periods of time that I can do that.
Oh, one item, but for information on Tatiana. This is
Curran is going to
okay.
stare.
I'm
You can't see Curran's eyes through what I'm imagining is a full helm, but you can feel it.
I like to say Calgus is already taking the venom, so he can't take the head back.
Calcus, as you're already milking these fangs, you just see him like, I'll just fucking take it back then. All right, I was trying to do a good deed, help it out. He'll kind of look at you, Calcus, and just be like, motherfucker.
Calcus just looks at him like, yes.
This little
It was-
kobold just like.
I just fucking little grimy little hands, just like.
Calcus
gotta
is
be
a
hon-
menace,
I-
so is
I got-
Iris.
I gotta be honest, it was so fast, I respect it. Like,
No, that's what he
Calcus
said.
knows what he wants. It's gonna take it.
you see, you see, as you say that, Iris, you see this guy like start fiddling with his Chronos watch, like with his left hand, and on his right hand, just the pommel of his sword, just kind of like playing with it and like eyeing you up.
I got rods, buddy. Rods.
Anyway, and he kind of like takes his hands off it, like thought better of it. I will be taking my leave. Be safe. Survive a long time. Most of your party is very enjoyable. I enjoy most of you.
Can I insight check into who he doesn't enjoy?
Oh, it's
don't
Iris.
really
It's
have to.
Iris. It's
Okay.
100% Iris.
I
No-
don't need to roll.
No roll necessary. It's Iris. Like,
DC nat 1.
DC is -5, so even if you nat 1, it doesn't matter.
in all honesty, what he said was, "Hey, I'm hooking up with the Queen of the Fairies on a regular basis," and Iris is like, "Hey, that's really not that big of a deal. Also, tell us where she secretly lives."
So we
For
can
nothing.
go and do something
To
that you
ask
don't.
her a
Oh.
question.
Yeah, so like one of the highest things this guy
Yeah.
probably values, and you're just like, nah, man.
Again, she sees no problem with this at all. She believes this is a fair deal.
He'll just shake his head and be like, fucking pay.
Did I hear that?
Yeah.
Rods!
You point the rods and just,
Faye.
and he's gone.
Faye.
All right. And I think with the Hydra Poison and the Scroll of Revivified, I think that's where we're gonna end session tonight.
Fair.
Can I make the
Or
pocket dimension?
Scroll of True Resurrection. Right? Yep, for sure. You can craft that.
So how big
Yeah.
is this?
That
Like,
is-
what is this pocket dimension? I can't remember exactly. Like,
Sure. So actually, I'll go ahead and narrate that before we let off. So Calgus, you have had it explained to you essentially how to make this, and it's not something like typically you would sew and stitch this Fenrir fur, and you would, like kind of lay in the venom or like tan it. That's not how any of this works. You take the Fenrir fur, and the second the venom touches it, a small single stick appears. And it's I should say it's a split 2x4 essentially
'Kay.
of mahogany type wood. And you take it and you stretch it out to about shoulder width. You take the black void and stretch it out to height. And you're able to step inside an inky portal into a small pocket dimension. This pocket dimension is about 200 feet by 200 feet of just nothing.
Perfect.
is it also 200 feet tall? Like, is it a cube?
It is a cube.
Perfect.
Let's fucking go.
And so now I can just open this pretty much at
Yeah.
will.
Pretty much as an action, you can open the pocket dimension.
And there's air and everything in there, right? Like, it's
Yep. It's
Oh, I
it's,
can just.
it's not like a bag of holding where.
it's
I can
not
just
like a
blow
bag
wind
of holding.
into it, you know?
Um,
Again.
Like,
There's
I plan on
no-
building a building in there.
there's no like
Mhm.
light source, but it's like it's ethereally just like white LED light. Like
Mhm.
it's just constant.
Mhm.
So
We can also we can throw people in here.
correct.
And
That
take them.
is what I was thinking.
Wait.
Yeah.
I
So
have a, I
you're
have a,
gonna build a building, and that building is also going to have a jail.
I have a question. This might be a dumb question, but I don't really know. Like, I don't completely know about. Is it considered like a different plane at all?
Yep, it's a
Mhm.
So
complete.
here's my question:
Mhm.
Doesn't True Sight look at different planes as well?
What do you mean?
No, they
Like I
can't.
thought True
Just
Sight
like
could look through
cannot see
different
into other
planes.
No,
planes.
True
No.
Sight. No,
Okay.
True Sight is just looking beyond illusions.
Got it.
It's like you
okay.
can see invisibility. You can see
Mhm.
Matt. Like,
See
it's
through
just
minor illusions. See through
Got it.
see through
okay.
major illusions.
But yes.
I just wasn't sure like
Um,
how far it went.
And so, can anybody open this, or can I open? Only I can open it.
Anybody
wait,
can open this.
What were you gonna
Anybody in possession of the sticks. So True Sight. The spell gives the willing creature you touch the ability to see things as they actually are. For the duration, creature notices secret doors hidden by magic into the ethereal plane, all to a range of 120 feet.
Ethereal specifically.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Like if they see the sticks, it's gonna be like, well, that's magic as fuck, obviously.
Mhm.
But like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
you know,
They're
They
not
know
gonna know what's
the
on the other
content
side.
of the magic.
And how many sets of sticks can I make?
so there's just the one.
Just
So
one.
it's just 2 and then 2. So
Okay.
Yeah, I
keep
just
them.
thought I would ask. I just want to make sure.
bundle of 4, 2 and 2. Kind of actually looks like a little picture frame.
I'll keep them.
That's so cool.
I love that.
It's like we're just good.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And that is where we're gonna end session tonight.
Perfect.
Alrighty, guys. I know it's been a minute, but yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in tonight.
Thank you
Mhm.
guys.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Is anyone staying on for games?
I am not, because I am tired.
I might. I'm probably gonna play some
Fair.
Baldur's Gate. But we'll see.
I would stay on to hang out a little bit, yeah.
Cool.
But I'm not gonna be able to hear you for a little bit because I'm gonna do my closing out.
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
The thing that I was gonna say earlier that was like really dumb is you know how people like with the whole alien thing, like they make like little tinfoil hats. Why don't we just wear those when we're going against Ilianos? Like,
Exactly, yes.
like,